What's up, guys? Back for another Yankees. Who are we playing? The Phillies? Phillies game. Yankees lost last night, and the computer shut down.
Last night, the Phillies played against the Yankees in the two-game series, the first of a two-game series. Tyone pitched a horrible first. He gave up 4 runs before I think he was taken out and replaced by several pitchers throughout the day.
Yeah, all I know is they lost in extra innings.
Chapman was pitching, and after the last game he pitched, which was his second non-save or whatever for the year last game, this is now his third last night, I believe. So his performance continues to decline.
Please decline. Yeah, fuck you. Okay, are we back? Oh boy. Trying to get this set up here. Okay. So Phillies up here. Yeah, Chapman has had a rough go around here. So they could have Green and Sessa in the bullpen. I don't think they're going to be playing Chapman in this game.
Herman is pitching today.
What's up, Stefan? And what is up, TD? Let's go, Mets.
Herman's pitching today. John Sterling was saying that second to Cole. Herman is second to Cole.
Yeah, so they were just saying that.
Should hopefully be very good.
Yeah, Herman hopefully to have a good day here. Like I said, it was a rough one though. Yankees came off of last night. Stefan said, just stop by to say hello. Thank you, Stefan. There's a base hit there over to third, and the Yankees can't make a play. So there's going to have runners here on the corner as one comes in to score. So the Phillies going to go up 1-0 here with no outs. Thanks for popping in, Stefan.
Stefan, what's up, TV?
So yeah, it's just a dribbler there. Goes down the third, over to third, and just there's no play there. Like, couldn't even get it to first. TD said, feeling sick today, so I may pop back in a little later, but DeGrom killed it again, as always. Of course he did. He's fucking DeGrom. He's like...
So you're not feeling good, TD, but yeah, DeGrom did good. He, the Mets game was over so much earlier than the Yankees game.
Yeah. Yeah, that game kind of breezed by yesterday really quickly. And just another win there for the Mets. And as he said, I'll talk to you later, Indiana Jones. Like this hat? Aaron got me this hat because I was Indiana Jones one year for Halloween. Yeah.
I just got it for Christmas, just so you could have it.
Or for Christmas. That's what I meant. But for Halloween. So Herman here in a little bit of a jam here. Runners on first and second, no outs. Phillies up 1-0. Harper at the plate here. Count 1-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, Harper steps out of the box. So Harper here, number 1 pick by the Nats back in the Dizzy. Takes one outside for a ball. Count will go 2-1. Go, as we're only in the bottom of the first here. Phillies uniform's looking a little dusty here. It's like that ugly offset egg white. It's not white and it's not tan. Can't stand their uniforms. 2-2 here. This one blooped out to second, made a catch. What a play! Now he's calling a run down at third, and the Yankees get him. Is that a triple play? The Yankees just turned a triple play.
Second time this season. It's only a few games ago when they did the last one. Ow, you're stepping on my foot.
So Yankees get out of that inning and they turn a triple play.
Oh, I hope I get to see this.
Right here, caught on the bag, and then they catch him in a rundown here.
Oh, nice job. Not the way you always see a triple play, third, second, first, but there we go. Very nice. Urshela gets the tag out there. Good job.
Wow.
Torres throwing it over. Very nice.
Are they not calling this a triple play?
Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh.
So it's not a triple play.
Okay. Oops. Let me try to just fix this.
I don't know why they were saying it was a triple play, but it wasn't. It's a double play. I think originally they thought it was caught. God, you're hurting me there.
Philly scored one already in the first. Is that what happened? What are you doing?
Philly score one in the first, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, the Yankees hoping to at least split the series since the Phillies won last game.
So 0-2 here. From what to being a triple play, everybody thought. Now it's only a double, as I guess he didn't make the catch at second here, but they do get the runners at second and third.
That's good. That's good. 2 outs and a runner on first. Look at Herman getting a little mustache.
Yeah, he needs to shave that because he looks ridiculous.
No.
He looks like a young Danny Glover, which I guess is cool. 0-2 here. This one popped up. Frazier there to make the catch.
Good job.
The Yankees do get out of it.
Ow, ow, ow. Don't touch me, please.
Oh, no, that's not fun, is it? Who that?
Should we shut the window? Don't yell that in English. So thanks anyone that's here. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for popping in, guys. Sorry for we didn't post anything or let anyone know because Erin was running late today, and this is really her fault that we're on late. So.
Are you really doing that? I set everything up. He said we weren't going to do the game, so I went out to get coffee, and he started it while I was gone.
That's not what I said. I didn't start it while you were gone.
You did.
You were here when I started it.
All right. Okay.
So don't fabricate lies to the internet world.
I'm sorry. Okay. It was all my fault.
Try to throw me under the bus.
Sure, it was my fault. I'll take the blame.
Okay. But yeah, Yankees find themselves down here by one. What is this in the corner?
I'm not sure. Do you want to shut the window?
Are you watching porn on here?
No.
And Erin is watching porn on the laptop I got her.
No, actually I don't.
So, here we go.
I'm not sure what that little pop-up thing was. It's just an ad.
So yeah, just a brief series here with the Phillies. What is this? All this porn. What are you watching on this?
I'm not. We streamed the thing, so it might be. I'm not sure. I'm guessing this is in the second inning.
Yeah, you're going to the top of the second here. So Phillies with 3 hits, Yankees with 1 here. What's up, NHL? Nice cowboy hat. It's not a cowboy hat. It's an Indiana Jones official hat that Aaron got me for Christmas. So, injury report here for the Yankees. Aaron Judge looks like he's out. Luke Voit has been out. And so is Servino, or whatever his name is.
Luis Severino. I think he's getting closer to coming back. And Aaron Judge, I believe he just hurt his side. Something just happened, so they're just kind of taking a precaution with him right now.
Yeah, it didn't look like he was going to be out too long. So 1-0 here to Urshela. This one popped up. Going back on the track, makes the catch. Harper right there. Urshela almost goes yard. And Harper, he looks like a hippie. I don't know what he has on his head. What's up, Nutso? Hi, guys. What's going on, guys? Thank you for popping in here. Afternoon Yankees baseball. So Sanchez here at the plate. Sanchez gets a hold of this one. Fly ball back. And another one caught right by the track. So the Yankees almost go yard twice. Both Urshela and Sanchez swing at the first pitch they see to fly out here. So now Andujar coming up to the plate here. 2 outs quick here for the Yankees. So Nola, 2 pitches here, and he's already with 2 outs in this inning as he throws one right down the middle there for a strike. Here's a pitch, 0-1. This one grounded foul here by Andujar. Only 13 pitches here in this game so far for Nola. Here's the pitch. Another one sliced foul down the third baseline. Making this ball girl work over here. So Andujar here 0-2 with 2 outs here. Here's the pitch. This one goes fair as he hit it down the third baseline 3 times in a row. And no, it just goes foul. Third time in a row, Andujar has put the ball over there and really making this ball girl work here. She's had to chase 3 balls there down that line. That one she had to move out of the way from because that one almost killed her. So 0-2 pitch here. This one he fouls off to the right side. So 4 consecutive fouls here. So Andor really holding on here in this count. Oh, and 2 again. Did he go on that one? And they're saying he didn't. So 1 and 2 here. So he's really battling here. This is quite a battle here. Ooh, that was a close take right there. Check swing there. One and 2. This one's popped up. And he makes a catch right there in the foul territory. So Yankees go down in order 1, 2, 3 here. 1-0 Phillies here going to the bottom of the second. So guys, thanks for popping in. If you're chilling here, Yankees trying to get this series even. A short 2-game split between them and the Phillies. They lost last night in extra innings. So trying to get it even here. Hopefully Ramon here could have a good game. As he, I believe, number 2 to Cole is what they were saying. Which the Yankees wish they could just have Cole pitch every game. Natso said Yankees are coming to Buffalo soon. They're coming to play over there. They got what, in the Bison Park? The Buffalo Bison Park? So McCutchen here at the plate. This one fouls off. So the count's going to go 0-2. Because I know you guys got that Buffalo Bison, the AAA team over there. 0-2 here. McCutchen fouls this one off. Ten home runs, 30 ribbies here on the season for McCutchen. Natso said, yeah, they play in Buffalo on Tuesday. They're playing the Blue Jays in Salem Field, Bison's Field. This one's ripped out to left field. It's going to drop fair. And it looks like it's going to be a stand-up double here for McCutchen on an 0-2 hit. So Phillies find themselves here with a leadoff double with no outs. That ball almost left the park. That's pretty cool. Now, so you're getting the Yankees are coming up there. So McCutchen just all over that 0-2 fastball right there. Gets a stand-up double. So Bohm here at the plate. This one right on the corner for a strike.
So we're at 29 pitches now. At the second inning. That's with no outs. Oh, that's kind of a lot.
McCutcheon just got a double, a 0-2 double. This one lined right out to right. That's going to move McCutcheon to third, and he's going to hold up there. But a single here by Bohm.
I feel like McCutcheon played here for the Yankees. Yankees need to get some out. Oh no, Torreyes is up. What's up, Natso? Hey, Natso, NHL, congratulations. The Habs are going against the Knights, I think, right? They've made it to that point? Is that what I saw?
Habs and Knights in the semifinals.
Game 1 tonight at 9? Is that right? And there was the other game 1 at 3 today, I think. And Natso, hey. Oh. Yes, Toronto games, they're playing in Buffalo. Is that what's happening with the Yankees? Ronald Torreyes. I don't know if you remember Torreyes, Natso, or anybody. But he was such a cute little guy on the Yankees. And he's a good player. Unfortunately, he did well last night. He's the one that brought in the winning run, the 8th run.
Why is he cute? Because he's little?
Well, because he was just always joking. It was back when the Yankees were doing so well. Natso says, oh yeah, and I'm officially an Islanders fan for the time being. I can't cheer for the other 3 teams in the series.
I don't even want to cheer for them. I'm cheering for the Habs, to be honest.
There's Habs, Knights, Islanders, and Penguin? No. Who's against the Islanders?
Tampa Bay.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yep. So it'll be the Islanders and Tampa Bay and the Knights and the Habs.
Yeah. I should probably root for the Islanders because it's New York, but yeah, Torreyes was a really great player. Yeah, he got the 8th run in last night. He's the one that drove in the winning run last night in the 10th inning, and he was great. I mean, I don't like him being great against us.
Yeah.
But he was great back in the day when everything was going really good with the Yankees and they had the little camera set up. Torreyes was the one that would hold the water stand and make it look like a pretend camera. And the Yankees were hitting so many home runs, they were just pretending in the dugout when the people would come in from the home runs that they were interviewing them. And Torreyes would do a big high five with Aaron Judge. He'd have to jump up in the air. I like Torreyes.
This one's popped up here. It's going to go in a foul territory.
Get that, DJ.
Mayhew makes the catch.
There we go. Watch that runner.
So
there's
that's a
one.
big out here as, again, Herman seems to find himself in some hot water here with runners on the corners.
And also after we lost Torreyes, we gained Gleyber Torres, and it took me a minute to get used to the Torres-Torreyes name switch. Natso says, no, we can't let a Canadian team win the cup. Gotta stick with the U.S. ones. Natso said, I don't like Montreal because they're Canadian. I don't like Tampa because they won a lot recently. And I don't like Vegas because their fans don't know hockey.
Right.
Those are all valid reasons, Natso.
The Knights fans are lucky, man. Like, ever since the Knights have been a team, they've been in the, like, close to winning it every year. So they're spoiled over there.
Mm.
So Nola tries to bunt here. A pitcher here for the Phillies. Schultzman takes a strike. That's why I hate I don't hate the Knights, but it's like teams struggle so hard just to make the playoffs, and this team like came out of nowhere.
I wonder how the Kraken will be in that type of situation, since they're going to be a new team as well. I feel like the Knights just got a lucky deal.
If they do anything like the Knights, and they just all of a sudden make like the Stanley Cup playoffs their first round, Herman checks a runner here at first. Because that's how the Knights did it. They made the Cup their first year, and like they were just a bunch of third liners, and maybe they had one or two like really good guys like Carlson and Reed, I believe his name is.
Oh, trying for a bunt.
Tries to bunt again. That one's gonna be a ball though.
Did he pull back?
I think it was out.
So if you, maybe I misunderstood this, but if you bunt and you leave your bat out there and it's a ball, it's still a ball? That doesn't count as a bat? Or did you pull it back and I missed it?
I think as long as you don't break like the check swing
gotcha.
thing, you're good on the bunt.
Gotcha.
Because you could like try to push bunt, drag bunt. 1-1 here. This one he bunts and it's going to go foul. So now if he bunts again and it goes foul, he's going to be out.
Yes, that's right. I forget about that rule. Right, you mentioned that, and that's good. So hopefully you won't attempt that because that was a decent bunt. I know it went foul, but I'm glad that didn't work out.
He's definitely. I see what he's trying to do here.
He's trying to get the runner home from third.
Yeah, he's trying to bunt it up to first baseline.
Yes.
I don't know why, though, because I know you have McCutcheon here on third, who looks fast. I don't know how fast he is. He looks like he's fast, but
I feel like he played for the Yankees before. I'm gonna look that up. I feel like he did. Maybe I'm wrong.
You try to bunt it up the first baseline so the runner could go. And McCutcheon taking a pretty big lead here, and he strikes out on the bunt.
Cool. All right.
So that's why I fucking hate that. I don't know why people do that.
On the 2 strikes.
I can understand bunting on one and whatever and one, or 0-0 or whatever the count is. Don't bunt on 2 strikes. I mean. So Herman here with 2 outs. Not said Sabres are never given this much stuff when they joined the league, and obviously the Rangers never got anything either, being a original team. Yeah, Rangers held like the biggest streak without winning a cup up until '94. I think they had gone on 54 years. Now the Leafs hold the longest streak, I believe. This one cut out to center, going back off the wall.
Of course, one will score though.
One will definitely score. I mean, that could have been a lot worse. They throw it to second, but he's safe.
Man.
So Phillies with a 2-0 lead here, but that ball was very close to leaving the park here. So the Yankees kind of caught a break on that one.
That's true.
Because that would have been a 3-run home run right there. And again, Herman he gets the 2 outs and he lets one in here, so.
Oh, that's what on my way back here, I was listening to it on the radio, and that's what John Sterling has said, that Herman is like number 2 to Cole. And I was like, I feel like I get worried when Herman's pitching. Maybe it's just the games that we've called with him, but I was like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. John Sterling usually knows what he's talking about. And now we're in this situation. So I don't know if I agree.
I also don't agree if I think Herman is number 2 next to Cole.
Yeah. He used to be. Last year he didn't play. The year before that, I would say yes. Because Herman used to be very good. And then the year off maybe messed with him. But maybe he's been good. I mean, what is this? 3 runs or fewer in most starts with 3 runs or fewer. And he had 9. And I think he's in 3rd place on there. So, I mean, we're at 2. 2 runs.
2 runs, but early, though.
Yeah.
And also said, the Leafs have the drought now with 54 years or something like that. And also said being 4th in the East.
So much
it's
fun,
so
right?
much fun, right, Aaron?
Oh my God. I'm hoping it doesn't stay long, not so. I'm hoping that we could switch it up and get out of it. I think we can. I just looked at it, actually. The Mets are in 3rd place now? Did I read that correctly? Oh.
This one lined right in. That's going to bring in at least 1. Maybe going for 2.
Unbelievable. No, actually, I'm sorry. The Mets are probably in 1st place. It was probably just the order on the list of all the teams for me to get more information on it.
So much for that 3 runs or less here for Herman, as he lets in 4 now, and we're only in the bottom of the 2nd.
Now at least there's 2 outs.
Not much you could do about that one, though. That one was just rifled right back up the middle.
Not so said. I mean, at this rate, we're going to go below 500, which would be terrible. Well, I read that we're projected to win 83 at this rate, which is not enough. Definitely need to get at least 90 wins. At least 90 wins. But at this rate, projected 83. But I don't know how they calculate that, and I feel like that can really change.
Is that enough to make the postseason? I don't think it is.
90 usually is.
Maybe a wild card situation. Maybe.
What?
Depending on
83?
Yeah,
yeah.
Depending on how shitty the division gets.
Right.
What's up, Cosmic Jerry?
Hey, Cosmic Jerry. Natsa said, the Mets are 1st, although they don't have a great record either. Yeah, but they're doing pretty good. But they're probably close to 500, Natsa said, 83 wins is definitely not enough.
Yeah.
It's definitely not enough. Oh, no.
Ball goes wild here. As they try to pick off here at first, a wild pitch, and it's going to bring the runner to 3rd.
I think it's about... Oh, he's going home? No, okay. He took a big lead there.
Thought about going home right there. Oh, man.
I think Herman should maybe come out.
I agree.
Booney, what are you doing, man?
I don't know how long they were probably projected Herman to probably go 6.
Yeah, but they're also off tomorrow.
And the bullpen is also a little depleted here, as I was
From
saying
yesterday.
earlier. Yeah.
Yesterday, I was looking at, what was it, Tyone, Sessa, someone else, Chapman. Let me look at it now. There were a ton of pitchers used yesterday for the Yankees.
They were already talking about bullpen players that aren't available for this game. And Chapman, I think, was one of them. Because, he must have got hurt or butt hurt or something last night after, he gets a day off when he fucks up or something. So
he's doing progressively worse at this point, so I don't really want him in there either right now.
I mean, that's fine, but if the game comes down to the wire and you have your closing pitcher, you're just like, oh, I'm sorry, you don't have to pitch today because you had a rough day yesterday.
Okay.
You could have all this money and you could just sit here. No big deal that you blew the game.
Well, that's why you don't want him to pitch, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, you'd like him to come in and kind of redeem himself, wouldn't you? I mean, I understand that the ideology of not pitching him. I understand that.
Yeah.
But, like, oh, we don't want to go to him again. But at some point, the Yankees are going to have to go to him again.
Yes. Just not yet.
Maybe give him a bit bigger...
Yes. Off today, guaranteed off tomorrow because there's no game.
What a throw there from Odor, and the Yankees get out of that, but not after giving up a few runs here.
Yeah.
Phillies with 7 hits, Yankees with 1. Phillies lead 4-0 into the second here.
Naso says, man, I swear these Discord bots are going to be the death of me, haha. Oh no! I guess that one of these bots gave a notification a few minutes before you went live for the wrong stream. Oh no!
What? That's crazy.
Well, I guess at least it's some type of notification, I guess. Maybe that's better than nothing.
I guess, yeah, right?
Oh, I'm sorry that's happening. Oh, I can't find the green marker. Thank you. Alright, so, what was that? Oh, ow, that kind of hurts. Can you, thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. I gotta look what inning we're going to. So yesterday, we're going to the third, the top of the third. Yesterday, the Yankees used Tyone, Cortez, Sessa, Peralta, Britton. Oh, Britton's back. Green, and Chapman.
Wow.
Yeah. That's a lot of pitchers yesterday.
That's why that game went so long.
Well, it was 4 runs for the Phillies in the first inning, 2 runs for the Yankees in the first inning. Or second inning. That's what it says. But I guess the fact that it's on time is a good thing. Yeah. Oh, and he also said, and the other bot gave a notification on time in the right stream, but the wrong thumbnail. Oh. Well, that's all right.
That's why we don't want robot umps.
Right. All right, so the top of the third. But yes, Yankees bullpen is depleted for today. Well, I know, but still, there's a day off, and Herman is just not really cutting it right now.
I feel like the last game we watched for Herman, he was kind of struggling. I could be wrong, but I feel like I remember that.
I think I agree. I think so. I believe that was the case. Out here in Philadelphia.
Looks like it's nice out there.
It does.
And it really makes me want a Philly cheesesteak.
You had that last night.
With pepperoni.
Yes, a friend of his recommended pepperoni
if you ever get a Philly cheesesteak, I swear to God, get pepperoni in it.
It was a good idea.
And Nacho said, yeah, there you go, it's robot.
Yeah, there you go, ha.
Yeah,
if robots can't get notifications right, then they definitely can't get baseball calls right. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, I agree,
I couldn't even read that, so.
Oh.
So Gardner here at the plate.
I'm sure you could have. I just gotta cut it off.
You did cut it off.
Yeah. Come on, Gardy. So now, did he still only have that 1 home run that we saw?
Well, we'll never know.
Okay.
Because the laptop just crapped out. And Nacho said, I'll take the advice, Andrew. Oh, on the pepperoni Philly cheesesteak?
Yeah.
No, I'm serious, man. It's ridiculously good.
Changed your life.
Yeah, it changed my life. That's one way to put it. So Gardner here, 1-1 here. Here's the pitch. Swings out a low one here. It's going to go 1-2.
I missed his stat things to see if there was any If he had any other home runs. I don't think he did, though.
No, I don't think so. Just that one that we saw. So 1-2 here to Gardner.
Oh, Gardner.
Gets a swing out of low on. Gardner strikes out here.
We need some bats on the ball.
Yeah, Yankees definitely need to get something going here as they're in the hole early.
Yep. But yesterday, right, we were out and we were watching, and Yankees were down. Was it 7-2? I think it was, and then it was 7-3. And then in the ninth, I looked at the score and I saw they came back 7-7. I know they lost in the eighth, but they still came back. So it's never over, but it's really frustrating to have to keep fighting back from being behind.
Yeah. I couldn't believe the Yankees came back, honestly, when I saw that score yesterday.
Yeah.
We weren't watching
you were like, it's over, and then I checked it, and I was like, no, it's not, and it still ended.
I did think it was over, I'm not going to lie.
No extra points in baseball for extra innings. Natsu said, maybe I should drive by the Yankees game on Tuesday in Buffalo with the Yankees flag, haha. Yeah, Natsu, you should. Can you see the road or anything from the back of the stadium? Like in Yankees, you can kind of see the train.
Oh, yeah. So 2-0 here to Treasure.
No, he is not Treasure. I call Todd Frazier Treasure because he left the Yankees. But Clint Frazier has been very loyal. Look at his count. It's good.
His count?
3-0. That's what I mean. He's so good.
He's so loyal. His count is 3-0 right now.
Exactly. It's good karma.
He would never trade on anybody with a count like that.
Yeah, plus he's a redhead, so...
So 3-0 here. Do you think Todd Frazier swings or not?
I don't know what he's doing today, Todd Frazier, but Clint Frazier, I hope that he doesn't swing.
So 3-0 here. And he doesn't as he gets a fastball right down the middle. Yeah, because there's no outfield seating in Buffalo.
No, so you could see the highway behind the ballpark. You could just see the highway behind the ballpark. Oh, that's awesome. You should drive past Natso and do that. Yeah.
So 3-1 here.
Oh.
Frazier swings at that one.
It's not Frazier.
Sorry, Frazier. Frazier swings at that one. Well, somebody just said, you gotta fucking hit that, Frazier.
Did someone say that from the
audience or something?
Right. I believe it. Come on, buddy. Clint's doing very good lately. Well, he was. I haven't.
3-2. This one outside. He gets the walk.
Way to be patient.
So Frazier draws a walk here with one out.
Just
Yankees
like
have a base runner.
Frazier was patient with the Yankees when he wasn't getting a lot of playing time, but he stuck it out, and now he's a big fixture in it.
So Armand here.
Oh, right. Oh, God.
0-for-9, though.
I hate having the pitcher bat.
He looks like a little string bean, this guy. Herman. Most pitchers kind of look like that, though. Because, they can't swing the bat over here, so they get all shriveled up and they don't have any strength.
Oh, my God. He's bunting.
He shows bunt there, goes foul. That's what the American League, all the pitchers look like. They've been on, bed rest for,
CC didn't look like that.
They look like they've been on bed. No, he does not look like he's been on... Oh, he does look like he's been on bed rest. All these pitchers in the American League look like they're on bed rest and they've not eaten anything in, 10 days.
That's not true. What's his
name? They
name?
all look emaciated because they don't swing the bat.
That's not true. Clover doesn't look like that.
0-1 here for Mom.
There's plenty of pitchers that don't look like that.
Oh, and you get scared of one right down the middle for some reason. And they're also scared of the ball. All the pitchers in the American League are scared of the ball, so they're like, oh, that almost hit me. He was clearly right in the zone. I don't know why he was backing off. So.
All right.
I'm done.
You're very good. You're ranting. It's the channel name. Yes. It's very good.
So 0-2 here to Herman. And he takes a curveball right down the middle. Doesn't even swing the bat. Because if he did, his arm probably would have flown off. Because he's not strong enough to swing the bat. So he just needs to stay on the mound. So Frazier here on first still with 2 outs.
Okay.
LeMahieu coming to the plate.
All right, let's get a 2-out rally here and not leave the runner stranded. Come on. Come on, DJ. Right, did you... I think you said top of the order, right? That's what I think of every time I see DJ. I'm like, oh, we're back at the top of the order.
So LeMahieu here with the only hit for the Yankees so far is 1-for-1.
Oh. Okay. All right. I thought I almost froze up.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Checking Frazier here at first. I mean, do you see how ugly these uniforms are for the Phillies? They're like not white.
They're very bland.
They're like off-white or like
Yeah.
egg white or something. I don't know, something about them. I don't like them. If you're not gonna be white, don't pretend to be white. Just be white or be nothing.
Well, I mean, there's lots of shades of it, but it's a weird thing where it looks like, it's not like clean. Like it's like in a laundry commercial with like bleach or not, and this was the laundry detergent that was the brand you don't want to buy. Is that kind of how you feel about them?
I wouldn't buy it.
Thanks for being here, Natso. Thanks for being here, everyone, on Sunday afternoon baseball. Yankees hoping to tie the series.
Yankees hoping to do something here. I feel like the Yankees having a rough stint lately.
Go, DJ, go.
Nice hit there, caught, and that'll do it.
I didn't even realize he caught
A
it.
hot shot to third, and what a catch there on the corner by the third baseman as the Yankees go down here.
All right.
So we'll go to the bottom of the third. Yeah, I can't see Herman going like... If he doesn't have a good inning here, I think they're going to hit the bullpen, to be honest. He needs to have a really good inning right here.
He's clearly pitching still because they wouldn't have had him bat if they were going to switch him.
Exactly. Yeah, that means they have no... If he's pitching, that means they have nobody warming up.
They should.
Which means he's definitely... Obviously, he's going to get a go with this inning here, but I cannot imagine if this inning... And I'm saying like one run. If like one more run comes in, that might be it for Herman here because the Yankees can't afford to give up any more runs here. Like you said, they did it last night.
Yep.
It's never how you want to draw it up.
No.
And they still got the L. I mean,
right.
They came back, but
yeah, it wasn't enough, and that's why you don't want to be down by that much.
Almost horseshoes and hand grenades kind of situation. So they can't afford to give up any more runs here.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, very surprised that Herman's staying in, but let's see. And definitely need to start hitting the ball. Definitely. Oh my goodness.
So the Yankees, they won the other night. I have not been following up on baseball really well over the past couple of days.
In the Minnesota, I think they won the Minnesota series. I'm going to double check. So the Minnesota series was a 3-game series that started right when the Mets 2-game series was starting. I don't know if you remember, I thought that was a 2-game. What?
I was going to say, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I was going to say the last couple times I think we checked in on the Yankees games, Chapman had blew both those games.
No.
Because we were sitting here and they were up. He gave up that 3-run home run, remember?
I thought there was one that the last one he gave up, not yesterday. So yesterday and the one before yesterday, yes.
We were watching a movie.
But not the one before that.
We were on the couch and you're like, yep, he just blew it.
Yes.
And I was like, yep. That wasn't that long ago. That was like 2 days ago.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The last two, yesterday and the one before that, but I don't think the one before that. I don't think you heard me.
I heard you. No, it's hard for me to
hear what they're saying and what I'm. Yeah, I agree.
Harper pops this one up. Shallow center.
Get it, Gardner.
Gardner runs it out, makes the catch.
A little nerve-wracking with, I don't know who was running back behind him. Was it Glaber coming back from shortstop? Yeah, it looked like it was close. I did not want it to drop between them or have the wrong call, but Gardy got it. Oh, yes. So when the Mets have the 2-game series, I thought Minnesota was a 2-game series. I thought it was both at the same time, but this is it. And, yes, the Yankees did win the Minnesota series. They won the first 2 and lost the third. So, hopefully they can win today. I think they can come back, as long as they switch up Herman, honestly. All right. All right. Maybe Herman's going to prove himself.
So Herman here, German here at 45 pitches.
Yeah, that's what I thought his name was before I heard it when I saw he was upcoming.
Got some swinging here. We're ahead in the count 0-2. Rise and fall here, the Phillies since 07. 2008 World Champions. Wow, they won it in 2008, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
And then after that, since 2012 to 2020, they have 0 playoff appearances, the Phillies. So they've had a rough go about it here.
Yeah.
And Phillies are like always redeemed as like one of the best and longest standing, baseball teams around.
Aren't the Phillies like the Mets' big rival?
Yeah, Phillies and Mets definitely is.
That's your Red Sox?
Yes. Yes.
Well, then we really need to beat them for you. We can't let them sweep this series. For all the Mets fans.
That would actually be great. I wasn't even thinking about that because you don't have to think about that when your team is in first place and dominating. You don't care who really wins because you're just proud to be a Mets fan. You're proud to be an American, and you salute everybody because that's what Mets fans do. Thank you.
Oh my God.
But when you're in a Yankee situation like this and you're down 0-4, you talk about how you can maybe do other teams favors and you don't worry about yourself.
Wow. Hey, there's the Philly fanatic.
The Philly fanatic beat up Charlie, and It's Always Sunny.
I don't want to like him because I don't want the other team to win, but he's pretty cute.
I only like him because if It's Always Sunny.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if anyone watches that, but yeah, it's a good interaction with him and Charlie as Green Man kind of competing. But I like mascots. I got caught up on that word. I like mascots. I like mascots. Oh no. Okay, foul back, good. I like the Philly fanatic, and I like the weird one, Gritty. And they're both
mascots.
I didn't mean to.
And that's I have one goal for the Yankees: learn to play baseball before the Subway Series.
Yes.
Yeah, we're approaching
that.
So. That's coming up.
You guys have a bunch of 4-game series. We have a bunch of 3-game series, and then one 4-game series before we play you guys. We are playing the Red Sox at some point, but that's not the 4-game.
So I'm already throwing. He gets it right there, looking on the corner.
Take that. Call as a strike.
So I'm already throwing this out here. If the Mets do bad against the Yankees on the Subway Series, it's because they were so depleted and had to play so many games before that. That's not right.
Look at you coming with like, excuses already. All right. Oh my goodness. I do like these things. Oh my God.
Is this real?
No, it's staged, I think. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. It could be back in the day. It probably is real.
It looks pretty
Who was the coach there? Oh my God. So the Philly fanatic was brought out like a doll mocking the Philly coach or manager, I'm guessing.
No, that was the opposing team.
He brought a doll. That makes more sense. He brought a doll out mocking the opposing manager, and the manager came out and grabbed it from and pushed him and took the doll away.
He threw a baseball at him too.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm totally biased, but Sabretooth is the best mascot.
Oh, you have a mascot, not so.
That one gets a hold of McCutcheon. This one's going back on the track.
Already got it.
Makes the catch.
Already got 2 out of 3 outs there at an inning. Good job. Oh, I meant to look at McCutcheon to see if I think he used to play for the Yankees. I don't know if you know.
This guy would really be pissing me off. Like he's like slamming his head back on fans. Like if I had a fucking $10 beer. And the fanatic knocked it out of my hand, I'd be fucking livid.
Yeah, but you have that story for forever. And he's a big old fluffy thing.
No, there's probably like a really creepy dude in there.
Well, you're right, actually.
And he's knocking fucking $10 beers out of my hand. Like, I gotta do something. Because I'll go to another thing and somebody will knock a beer in my hand. What do I do? Have beers knocked in my hand
my God.
for the rest of my life?
Well, see, I was going to say then you have the story of it. But when you said, that's probably a creepy dude in there, then I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right. I do have a story about that when I was in Disney World, if you want to hear it. It's real short. No?
Tell it.
So when I was a kid, I was like 14, I think, right? But I was this tall. I was like 5'7". I was 14. And my friend Katie and I we was like taking pictures with Chippendale or something. And so they took pictures with us, like, yeah. And then my friend Katie walked away. And then the Chippendale next to me grabbed my hair. And I was like laughing and like wouldn't let me go. And I was like nervously laughing. And then her dad was there with us and like had to get him to let me go. That was.
You could have been stolen.
That was like in the 90s. So I'm sure there was a lot of weird things going on back then. But I still like mascots. And I'm going to look up the Sabretooth thing. Because that's very nice you have a mascot, not so. I kind of wish the Yankees did, but I know that they don't. Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Met is very cute too.
Yeah. See, that's another staple about the Mets is they are like a household kind of thing where they have like a man and a woman and they're together and they're very stable. And then you have teams like the Yankees that are just running around willy-nilly. They have no mascots. They're just always out on the town partying.
Oh my God.
Have no like loyalty to anybody. The Mets have stability.
It doesn't have to be a man and a woman. They don't have to be married. It could be a single person or
it's Mr. and Mrs. Met.
Okay, they are, but that doesn't mean they're stable, but they seem like they are. They seem very sweet. I'm sure they're very good. Who's the only Cy Young Award winner to pitch for both the Yankees and the Phillies in his career?
I don't even know about that.
I don't know if you know, not so. All right. Let's see. Going to the top of the fourth. All right. Let's go, Yankees.
So
now
top
it's
of
time.
the fourth here. Yankees still only with one hit on the day so far from LeMahieu back in the first.
This has been fun being silly, but now it is time.
Is it time?
Yes. Time to start doing things.
When Aaron says it's time, it's when the boys need to start playing.
Yeah. Let's go. Come on, Glaber. Let's make it Glaber Day. It's the weekend. Let's go.
So Torres here at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day. 1-0 pitch. This one fouled back. Counter go 1-1.
Now I want to check on McCutcheon really quickly because I think he did play for the Yankees at some point.
Going back to the mascot conversation real quick, I wanted to say Natso said he had the saber tooth.
Oh, yeah. I was yeah.
The Rangers have just recently acquired a mascot like 2 years ago. It's a little puppy.
What?
Yeah, it's just a Ranger puppy.
Oh, my goodness. That sounds vaguely familiar,
They're
actually.
like, this is the mascot. It's just a dog.
But it's not going to be a puppy forever.
But it's going to be a dog.
Yeah.
It's not like, hey, you're not a puppy anymore, you're fired, you know, like...
No, that's true.
Unless they consistently get the same looking puppy over and over again.
No.
Which I guess they could do. They are a
No.
sports organization. They can afford it.
Oh, my God.
But I don't think they're going to do that.
I don't know why I question that. I call all dogs puppies.
So 1-2 here.
Oh,
Right there. And he
Glaber.
goes down looking for strikeout.
We actually, your friends last night that we were hanging out with, they have a dog named Puppy.
Yeah.
It's very cute. It's not a puppy anymore, it's a dog, but it's still called Puppy.
It's kind of a puppy. Right?
I guess so. It's just not the youngest. There were 3 dogs there, and they were very cute.
Yeah.
All right, McCutcheon. Let me see. And then I'm going to look up the Sabretooth mascot and the Rangers puppy. Oh, come on, Odor. Odor had a home run in the 6th yesterday, a solo home run.
So Schmeigel here.
Oh, my God.
Coming to the plate. Looking for his precious, maybe.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Andrew McCutcheon looks familiar.
So here's the pitch of Odor as he swings at a low one here for a strike.
Come on, Odor.
Yankees seem to just be swinging. I mean, nothing. I mean, that's not the best plan, but at least they're swinging the bat here. So Odor here grounded out in the first. Behind in this count here, 0-1.
You miss 100% of the pitches you don't swing at, right? Oh, you should have swung at that one.
And he takes a curveball right there
You
for a strike.
100% missed that one, Odor.
That one was hanging. Yeah, he probably could have jumped on that one.
Yes. Andrew McCutcheon, who is now on Philly, played for the Yankees in 2018. Just a few games, though. Just 25 games.
0-2 here, and he swings at that one low. So 2 strikeouts here for Nola for the Phillies. Nola's got that knuckle curve, they're calling it. It's a hard pitch to deal with. The break on it, up, down, and just...
I don't know if I've ever actually gotten one in real life because I haven't seen them called, but I know in the game, when we play the MLB The Game, they're hard to hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're fun to pitch. They're hard to hit.
The thing about that pitch is if you could be patient and wait on it, it'll hang. And you could knock that ball out of the park. Change up right there here on Urshela for the first strike. And McCutcheon is over here drawing with the fans.
Oh, he is.
He told that little kid to shut the fuck up.
No, he did not.
This one in the dirt here.
No, I remember liking Andrew McCutcheon.
No, he was like, shut the fuck up.
Is that what he did?
Shut the fuck up.
I don't think that's what he was doing. Is that what he was doing? I don't think that's what he was doing.
So 1-1 here to Urshela. Right down the middle here.
Come on,
as soon as I said the Yankees were swinging the bats, they literally stopped swinging the bat. I said another one who sails through right. That's down like the third pitch now. With 3 separate batters, mind you, though, that has been like right down the middle. The Yankees have not. They seem to swing at the first one, and I think they have the Phillies understand here what's going on. This one grounded over to third, and that'll be it here. Yankees go 1-2-3.
I was hoping he was going to make it.
As we'll go to the bottom of the fourth here. So something has to spark here for the Yankees, because this is going to be a long day here if they don't get the bats going.
Yeah. Oh, the saber-tooth mascot is very cute. The sabers. Look at those little teeth. He's got the 2 little saber tooth coming out. Very cute.
That's
my God.
That's a rough mascot. So I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to say that's a rough one.
The mask, look at, he's flying in.
Let me see.
He's flying. He's coming into the thing. He's flying in. On like a cord.
You probably wishes he was flying out.
He's pointing at the camera. Oh, sorry. He's pointing. He's like, good name.
Yeah. That's very cute.
But no, very nice mascot. And I'll have to check out the Rangers dog. All right. Let's go, Yankees. Let's hold him here. So, Herman, I guess, are we all guessing that he's still in? Right? There's no one in the bullpen, so I guess he's coming in.
I think he pitched a good enough inning where he's
Right.
probably going to get another go.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm telling you, one mess up from Herman, I think that's it for him on the day.
I agree. And I hope Booney agrees, too.
Did you look up the Rangers puppy?
No, I'm about to. I was
You don't
changing the
care?
scoreboard so I don't get fired. I can only do one thing at once.
Oh,
That's
you don't
fine.
want to get fired because I heard that
Exactly.
job market is tough right now.
Oh my god. Alright, Rangers puppy. Or Rangers dog. It can be puppy. Rangers puppy.
This was like 2 years ago, so I don't know if it's a puppy anymore.
I feel like it was in like the 150 they were showing that or something when we were watching that, and I forgot all about that. But you're very good. Meet the New York. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my god. Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I make this bigger? There we go. The sleeves are too big for the puppy to even fit in. He's in a full Rangers jersey.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Why are they not promoting this more?
They promoted it like the first year they got him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think then he turned into not a puppy. They're like, nobody's going to want to see that.
That's terrible. It's pup on a path. Pup on a path.
But you know,
with a little
puppies
bow
seem to
tie.
sell a little better than not puppies. So I think that's what happened.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sure he's still a great mascot.
Yes.
What they should do is promote that guy Larry. Dancing Larry. I've showed you Dancing Larry.
Yes.
This one grounded over to
Let's
second.
go. Where are you throwing it? There we go. I don't know why that ball looked to me like that was going past second base.
What a
That was
throw
good
by
throw.
Torres there. Great play.
Yes.
But
Way to go, Glaber. Good.
yeah, I don't know if you know about that Not So or anybody about this guy Dancing Larry, who was like the unofficial mascot of the New York Rangers. He would just get drunk and then at one point like do a dance during a certain song that plays every game at MSG. And then I think at one point they were like, we'll pay you to do this now. Season tickets, probably free beer because I feel like he was like drunk every time. And he would come out and just hype up the crowd for like 60 seconds.
Yeah.
And it was great. It really was.
Everyone was really into it.
Yeah. He was like, and I think maybe they went down the route where they were like, we need something cuter like a puppy. Not like a drunk old bald guy.
Oh. Oh.
So 3-0 here. Torres, however you say that.
Torres.
Oh, Torres.
It took me a while to figure that out.
Oh, yeah, Torres. Yeah.
Torres. And then he left and I had to go to Torres.
Boone
and that
was just on the steps. He's ready to do something.
It's ready.
You could tell that stance. This one goes foul here, so Herman gets back in the count. He was 3-0. Now it goes to full. There's a similar thing in Rochester. There's this guy in the 200s that dances to Cotton Eye Joe every game.
That's very cute. Oh, that's great.
You're always going to have one of those guys somewhere. This one's popped up.
Someone's got to get it. Odor gets it.
Odor makes a catch here.
Good.
So
good.
2 away for the Yankees.
Is that Britton? Is that Zach Britton back there? I think it is, but his face is covered now by the green thing. But he was out for a while, and he apparently pitched last night. And I don't know how well he did, but he was on that huge list of all the people that pitched last night. That's very cute that that guy does that and goes to all the games.
Yeah, I would definitely do that job. Like, free tickets to go to a game and, like, drink beer and watch a game and then, like, hype up a crowd for, like, 60 seconds.
Yes.
That's, like, my dream job.
I feel like you would just start on your own, though, right? Like, just showing up until everyone loves you, which I'm sure they would, you know?
I imagine that's
but
how
you
that
have
guy
to start
started
on your
out. I
own,
don't think he, like, filled out an application was
right.
like, look, man, I'm fairly dedicated. I drink, like, 10 beers a game.
Give me
I'll
a
have
shot.
that crowd hyped.
Yep. I won't let you down.
Right.
And they're like, all right. No, I don't think that's what happened either.
So Cameron is 3-1 here now. Her mom seems to be falling behind in counts now.
But we got 2 outs.
He
So
does have the pitcher at the plate here for the go-ahead out, though. You don't want to walk the opposing team's pitcher here. And he does. And I think Boone might be a little fed up here with that one.
It's hard because it's 2 outs, so we're close, but man.
I know, but that's the out you need to get, the fucking pitcher.
Yeah, I know.
Because now you risk the top of the lineup here with the pitcher on first.
Mm-hmm.
And Sanchez is having a discussion here with the umpire, being like, "Why are you being an asshole?"
Is that
and the
what's going
umpire
on?
was like, "Look, dude, that's what I do." So I don't think her Sanchez liked that last call, or at least one of those calls in that pitch sequence, because he was definitely having words with the ump right there. Also said, so when the Sabretooth drops in the arena, there's an inside joke that we hope he doesn't take the scoreboard down. Yeah, I can understand that. We just watched something with that. Remember when the scoreboard fell and you're like, what was that?
Yeah.
That happened in Buffalo.
Oh,
when the scoreboard fell out of the fucking sky and crashed onto the ice. So I think that's what he means by that joke.
Yes.
Because we had just recently watched something like that where it was like, this one goes...
Oh God, get that
right field
Clint.
there. Frazier
go.
makes a catch. We had just watched something that was like NHL mishap. It was like one of those videos where it's like, oh, something went wrong, and like the scoreboard was like fucking crashed down the ice there in the Sabres arena. So
I think that might be what Nuts was saying. He wrote another thing. This is because when they first built the brand new arena that the Sabres play in, the brand new scoreboard fell off the ceiling in one day. It wasn't during a game either. It just kind of happened. That's what you're talking about too, right? You're both talking about the same things. That's crazy though. Thank God it wasn't during a game. Can you imagine?
You know how much one of those things costs? I think that scoreboard was $10 million.
Oh my God!
That came crashing. I remember hearing something about it.
I believe that thing must be a huge investment.
And I was like, oh my God. And then like a bunch of Sabres fans made jokes like, well, you know, there was really nothing to put on there anyway. You know? So.
Naso says, yeah, if you look it up, Sabres scoreboard collapse, you can see it. I think that was the thing that we looked at the other day. I'm going to pull it up real quick. But yeah, that was the thing that you were showing me, right?
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of just popped up, and I was like, that looks wild.
Yeah. Naso says, yeah, it was state of the art for the time. Oh my God, someone got fired, whoever put that up.
Somebody probably was like, dude, we don't have an extra screw. And somebody was like, it's fine.
That's good enough. Yep.
There's 3 other screws in this. That's good. Yeah, the guy that didn't fall during a game. Could you imagine? No. That would kill somebody. Yes. Definitely.
I'm so surprised because I've never been to a hockey game, but imagine everything's vibrating because everyone's so loud between the music and the stomping and everything that it would be very easy for that to come down. And players are obviously most likely going to be there, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness that didn't happen.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, they're like talking about it.
Yeah, somebody definitely lost their job over that.
Yeah. Whoever did it, I'm sure, was relieved that no one got, killed.
So, I guess Erin's fired here.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Yeah. You can't really see on there. I think I got to stop showing my camera because it doesn't show up on
she's definitely fired. And,
Okay. Natsu said there's also a story they had to stop a game one time because there was a bat in the arena. Oh my god. And they actually killed the bat. So there's almost a rumor that the Sabres are now cursed. Interesting.
Because they killed a bat?
Yeah.
Is that a curse? Do you get cursed for something like that?
I don't, it's killing an animal, which is I'm not a fan of. But I also understand it's hard. What are you going to do when there's a bunch of people in there freaking out? Revenge of the Saber Bat.
That's Corona.
Well, no. Oh my god. That's funny. Well, like the Red Sox had a curse, if that's the case. Hopefully that'll be lifted in 2022.
Maybe that's what is wrong with the Sabres. They didn't give that bat like a proper funeral. And now that bat's soul has just cursed the Sabres like for eternity.
Oh god. I like all your Sabres knowledge stuff, Natsu. Natsu says, I don't know if it's a curse, but we did kill a bat, so maybe it is a curse.
It's gonna be like the Crow or something, like you're just cursed now for life. So Sanchez here at the plate. Sanchez trying to start out this at bat here for the Yankees.
Gary,
he gets a hold of this one, but it's going to go to shallow center.
Drop,
here it comes.
Oh.
And McCutcheon makes the catch.
Damn it. This kid, man.
Sorry, it wasn't McCutcheon. Herrera makes the catch. Great play by him, though. He ran that one down.
That was good. Hey, baseball. Baseball says hello. Natsu said we should have kept the bat as a mascot or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that would turn it around because it's like honoring it.
Have it fly around the stadium and bite like unsupposing like players and bad fans.
No. Oh my god.
Baseball said, I hit 15 followers on Twitch.
Nice baseball, very nice. I'm not surprised. You've been putting out a lot of good content-y stuff lately. I have to watch it. I feel like we weren't home a lot of this weekend.
Yeah, we haven't been around. We'll have to check out your videos, baseball. We've been kind of busy the past couple of days.
But I saw the thumbnail thing where you have like words up here, very nicely displayed. I'm not explaining it well, but you're doing really good.
So 0-1 here. Andujar takes that one inside for a ball. Count will go 1-1.
Good eye.
Natsu said, congrats, baseball.
Yay, Natsu!
Baseball said, thanks.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. I do. Okay.
1-1 pitch here. This one runs inside on Andujar.
That's the second really close inside pitch he's thrown on Andujar. And he knows it too. He's got a little smirk like, is this guy really trying to hit me?
At this point, the Yankees should start leaning into some pitches, to be honest.
Yeah.
2-1 here. Gets him swinging on that one, so he goes back to back to back with that pitch. 3 right inside on him. Andujar didn't bite on 2 of them, but he swung at that one. So count's going to go 2-2 here.
I was going to make a joke, but it's kind of mean.
What is it?
You said that they need to start leaning in, and I said, I was going to say, oh, yes, that's right. We're supposed to start taking notes from the Mets.
You guys hear this? This is like...
I'm so sorry. It's not funny. That's why I didn't want to say it. So I didn't say it in a funny way. I just said it real dry.
She's so mean, man. Like,
you guys are in first place. Come on. You know I'm not serious.
No, I know you're not. That's because
maybe that's because that's how you get it done.
Exactly. Mets do what they have to do to be the best. Everybody in this chat knows that the Mets are the best. Like, you know the Mets are the best.
I have a lot of respect for the Mets, but the Yankees are always going to be the best to me. I'm very loyal.
Okay, so you're just delusional then.
Perhaps.
Everybody knows the Mets are the best.
But
Natsu and baseball both know the Mets are the best.
I think Natsu knows that the Yankees are the best, and I think baseball would say the Red Sox are the best.
Gardner takes one right down the middle here.
Did they show his thing? I missed it again.
They didn't.
They didn't show it yet?
No.
Okay, good. Oh, you were watching. Nice. I feel like it's getting hot in here.
So 0-1 here to Gardner. Gardner grounds one over.
No. anyone could have made that.
It 3-3 down again here for the Yankees. And not so correction. Everyone knows the Sabres are the best.
There you go,
not so. Stop. Stop, not so. I bet you all the Sabres fans are so hyped right now. They got the first round pick. They're probably like, this is going to be the year.
It might be. Don't take it away from them.
The age of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius.
Can, like, the Rangers get first place? And could it be like, no, it can't be Rangers Sabres because they're in the same division.
They're not in the same division.
They're not in the same division?
It can't be Stanley Cup style, but it could be semi. It could go to the semis. Rangers and Sabres. Because they're in the same East, so in the East Coast. So
I just said they can't because they're in the same division.
Oh,
and you said they're not in the same division.
They're not in
and
the
then
same
I was
division.
Like,
they're in the same conference.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. They're not in the same division, though. Last year they were because of COVID and everything. But normally
they're
Sabres,
not.
I don't think are in the same division as...
okay, that's why I'm confused then.
As the Rangers.
Because I was like, we did play each other, right?
Yeah, they did that last year because of the
traveling, so they made them in the same thing.
Yes,
very interesting. So I didn't know. Oh, wow, so it could be a Sabres
could be a
thing.
conference final, definitely between the Rangers and...
Rangers, Sabres, Bruins. Three-way final.
That's a terrible final.
But yeah, Natsu said, yeah, we're confident now that we won something, the draft pick. But that would be exciting. Natsu said, yeah, you guys are in the Metro Division, we're in the Atlantic Division. Yeah. Wow. So I didn't know that at all. I wasn't even focused on the divisions. Ooh.
There used to not even be a Metro Division. All those teams at one point were together. The Rangers and the Sabres were in a division together at one point. Because, like I said, there wasn't a Metro. I believe that's something that was established like maybe a couple of years ago. They started a Metro. And then that's when I was like, wow, now the Rangers are really fucked. This is the toughest division like in the league.
Look at those cheesesteaks.
Yeah, those cheesesteaks look fucking delicious.
Oh no. Someone's got
this one's popped up all the way back to the track. It's off the wall. Gardner can't find it. And that's going to be a Nope, it was going to be a stand-up triple, but it's a triple.
Yep.
That was a rough one. I thought the ball was leaving the park. It just hit off the wall. Gardner couldn't find it. Frazier was there to help out, though.
Yeah, Gardner went to wait for the bounce off the wall and then lost track of it. Looked like he thought he had it ready to throw, and he didn't have it in his hand.
So Segura here with a lead-off triple for the Phillies. And that one... Yeah.
See, he misjudged it. Thought he had it. Oh, you're right. He did lose it.
Yeah,
I thought he threw it. Yep.
Bounced off the wall. He couldn't tell where it went.
Oh, God. Gardner. Yeah, Frazier was right there in case he didn't find it, but Gardner found it. Before it was a in-the-park home run, at least, but not before it was a triple.
Baseball said...
yeah, I gained 9 followers from my severe weather coverage. Nice.
You said, are the Mets playing today? I think the Mets are playing right now, to be honest.
They are.
We haven't checked in on it.
Starts. I will take a peek.
And also said, yeah, and we got Detroit in our division, so I think that says a lot about how hard our division is.
Or isn't.
Yeah, Detroit has definitely had a rough time since they lost to Mike Babcock.
Oh, no.
This one has popped up. That's
thank goodness that's foul. Thank goodness. I would like to see the bullpen with someone in it right now. That's my request. Can we please take a look at it? Because that was very nerve-wracking. I know it's just the 4th, but...
5th.
5th. I know it's just the 5th. Oh, okay. It's the 5th. So we should definitely have someone actually warming up.
It's the 5th, so now it's time to not play games.
Right. That's only when it's 0-0.
Oh.
But still, yes, now it's time to not play games. I will still take that and fix that. Do that. Let's go, Yankees. Let's fix this.
This one comes inside there. Sanchez tried to frame the shit out of that pitch.
But the ump made a fair call, so I gotta give it to him. And good job for Sanchez.
It was outside, yeah.
Sanchez did a good job of trying to frame it. What was it? Oh, the Mets, right.
So 1-2 here, Real Muto. This one fouled away. And also said, and here's some more Sabres trivia. Out of thousands of entries for naming the Buffalo hockey team, only 4 said Sabres.
Really? Wow.
Well, they must have had some money then.
I guess it wasn't the number, like it wasn't like who the total number of votes. It was the one they liked the best out of everyone's suggestions. That's crazy. They went with one with very few. Oh, Herman, what are you doing? Nasso said most of the entries were something like the Buffalo Buffaloes or the Buffalo Bisons. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm very glad then that it wasn't the most popular vote.
I was going to say, they already have the Buffalo Bisons. That's a AAA team there.
Oh.
For Buffalo.
But
this one lined right in there. That's going to bring in a run here. As the Phillies will go up 5-0. With Harper coming to the plate.
Okay, so can I see the bullpen? Can I see someone in there, please? Do they have someone? They might, but I haven't seen it. And if there's not someone in there, I don't understand why.
Lots of questions that need answers over here.
Very stressful questions right now. What are you doing, Booney?
I don't think they're stressful questions. I think they're very well earned questions, and I'm just, unfortunately, the stressful part is there's no answers.
Yes.
So Bryce Harper here to the plate. He flew. I can't even talk right now. Fielder's choice, and he flew out here in this one. He's over 2 in the day. Herman up to almost 80 pitches here in this one.
Oh my God.
And Harper lines this one right down the right field line. This is definitely going to bring in another run. Oh, it's a single. I can't believe they didn't send the runner.
Well, that's all right. No outs. There's no outs. What is happening? I'm trying to be very calm about this.
It's been a stressful day for you so far, so I'm sorry that this game is a little more stressful.
So, but the Buffaloes, that would be terrible. Oh, someone's coming out finally? Oh, good. Look at this. They looked at the score. They actually started paying attention. Oh, and someone's pitching. Good. Who is this? Is it Peralta?
Peralta, he warming up here in the pen for the Yankees.
New this year, I'm almost positive, and I've been pleased with his pitching abilities. So this is good. He also pitched last night too. They put him in, so hopefully he can do this. Nasa said, and quite a few said Buffalo Herd, which is actually a really cool name. That is a cool name. Sorry?
I think it's very interesting how, like, when there's a mound, like, I kind of like, this is like one of the only things I kind of like in baseball now. If there's a mound visit and it goes on like maybe like 5 seconds longer than it should have, the umpire comes walking up to break it up. And I feel like a bunch of players like, yo, here he comes, man. Like, we got to get out of here. Like, I feel like you're like a group of kids doing something shady. And like, here comes the adult. And then you scatter.
Yeah.
And I think that's funny the way they do that.
It's very cute that you see that like that. And now I see what you're talking about.
The umpire mound visit, or the mound visits used to be able to go on whenever and whenever.
Yeah.
Now you're only allowed 5 visits a game. But the umpire used to not break it up, like unless it was like egregiously long. But now after like 10 seconds they walk up, and I feel like everyone's like,
yeah. So
I do like that.
That's very cute. Oh, good. Finally a strike.
So 0-2 here, Hoskins.
I feel like that's a valid thing. There's all these things right about trying to shorten baseball and stuff like that. I feel like only giving so much time to the mound visits and then cutting them off, I feel like that's a valid thing to make it shorter.
I'm okay with the mound visits being shorter.
Yeah. That's what said, the original owner, Knox, picked the name based on the preference.
This one's popped up here by Hoskins going back. Gardner's under it.
There we go.
The runner might go from second to third, though, and he does. But he's tagged from first to second. What?
Come on, Ump. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's Harper, so he's got to be safe because he's the amazing Harper.
I thought you were going to say something else. And you said,
oh, no.
It's just amazing.
Well, because Bryce Harper's a big deal.
Harper clearly looked like he was out on that play. I really hope they show another look at that. Because I thought he was out.
Okay, there's the catch by Gardner.
So Gardner throws it in. Great throw by Gardner.
Odor smartly holds it. His his hand might have reached there. He is safe.
He is safe. In real time, he looked like he was out dead to rights.
Well, it did, but the ump was also right in front of the view of what we could see of them coming in. So we couldn't see that, but yeah.
So that's going to do it for Herman.
Okay, wow. Like 2 runs, I almost cursed. I'm trying to curse. Like 2-3 runs too late. Come on, Peralta.
So rough outing here for Herman as he lets 5 runs in here as we go to the bottom of the 5th.
All right, so yesterday's game, they were down 7-2 at one point. They were behind 5 runs like they are now, and the Yankees were able to come back to go into the 10th, but still not win it. So, it's doable, but come on. Come on. I know they scored 3 in the 9th, which I believe was DJ's 3-1 home run. I think he's the one that did that in the 9th yesterday. Oh, but Natsu said, the original owner Knox picked the name based on the preference and not on popularity, which was a good decision. Yes, I agree. That was smart they did it that way, Natsu, that they were like, send in all the suggestions and we'll pick one of the suggestions, not we'll pick the most popular one. And that's a crazy name. Oh, you're going to keep your indie hat on? Very cute.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, wait for the charger.
Okay. Yes, so that was smart that they did it that way. Oh, there's so much stuff here. Oh, by the way, right, the Mets game. So, the Mets actually just scored 2 runs just now. They're playing San Diego.
The Mets scored?
Yep. The Mets scored 2, so it's now 2-1 Mets, bottom of the 5th. Mets are still... Oh, they just got out. So now it's going to the top of the 6th. For the Mets...
Oh, yeah, it is over there.
Thanks. Top of the 6th for the Mets, leading 2-1 over San Diego now. After they were trailing since the 1st. They just turned it around. So let's keep that trend going with the New York Yankees, with the New York team. Turning it around, getting some runs. Let's see. Natsu said, I'm excited to see what the Washington football what they named the Washington football team. What's the matter? Oh. Okay. What are you looking for? Your charger? What are you pointing at? Can you tell me? Okay. This? Okay. There's the charger. So yeah. Wandy Peralta coming into a tough situation. At least there's one out. But runners on 2nd and 3rd, which is terrible. So it'd be great if Peralta could strike out this batter. Oh, he's pitching to McCutcheon.
Yeah, Peralta being put in quite a jam here.
Yeah.
So he's coming in here trying to get the Yankees out of this situation. So you really can't play. I mean, obviously you want him to pitch good. Yeah.
Natsu said, and I'm excited to see what they named the Washington football team. Ooh, did they call that a strike? All right. That was a couple inches outside, but we'll take that as a strike.
Peralta gets one, yeah. Right there.
Natsu said, they had an internet competition to pick the new name. But to be honest, I kind of like the football team. It's become such a joke and they've gained popularity. Yeah, Natsu, yeah. Hey, TD. TD says, the Yanks still losing, I see. Yeah. Why does your video say still banned from Facebook when I scroll through time? Why does your video say still banned from Facebook when I scroll through time?
No idea.
I'm not sure what you mean, TD. But I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're feeling good. And yeah, not so. It'll be interesting to see what they pick. But yeah, I guess it's kind of become a joke. It's very silly.
What?
The Washington football team.
Oh, Washington football, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting. That was literally like, I feel like that was like a hungover decision where they were like, seriously, man, what the fuck are we going to call this team? I think it's ridiculous that they even changed the name to begin with. But that's a whole can of worms I'm not gonna dive into right now.
You think they shouldn't. I think it was long overdue.
So what, are they going to change Chicago Blackhawks? Are they going to change that name? I mean, are they going to change the Cleveland Indians?
I think it's different. It's different.
It's not that different.
TD says, last I checked, the Mets were winning. I think, but I'm not paying attention today. I got excited for the Nets game in 15 minutes. Oh, that's nice. TD said they shouldn't have changed the name, in my opinion. Yeah, everyone has their own opinions. I'd be embarrassed to have that as my team name because it's like Chicago Blackhawks, Chief, Cleveland Indians are different than Redskins. Redskins, like, super offensive.
I don't think anybody thought it was offensive until...
People have thought it's offensive for a long time. Oh
This
my
one's
gosh.
going to drop for a base hit here, and
So
that's going to
another
bring
run
in a
scores.
run.
But the Mets are up 2-1. The Mets were down until this past inning. I think they just started the sixth. So in the fifth inning, the Mets scored, going up 2-1. After San Diego scored one in the first inning, so they doubled the score. Mets are up, and Yankees are not doing well in this. I'd say mostly they're not putting the bats on the ball for one, but Herman let in a lot of runs. I know Peralta just did it too. Very bad combination between the offense and the defense of the Yankees.
Can't blame Peralta here. Like I said, he kind of got thrown into the situation.
Yeah.
Obviously, you want him to get out of the jam, but he had runners on first and second, so.
And there's still only one out.
They're talking about McCutcheon over here chirping the Yankees fans in left field.
Oh, he was? So you were right.
Yeah.
You were right. I thought he wasn't doing that. That's kind of messed up. Wait, but they're in Philly. Oh, he's just chirping at the Yankees fans in Philly. But there's Yankees
fans, I think, in that
that's
section
true. They're
over
close.
there.
They're so close.
Well, they're going to change Indians' name, apparently. I heard something that they were going to change the Cleveland Indians' name, which I think is atrocious.
Did you read the World Club before? Yeah.
That's what said they're going to be back to Cleveland Spiders because that was their name in the past, apparently. That's a terrible name. The Cleveland Indians? Come on, man. Have you ever watched Major League? Like, you can't change that name. And so he said, soon people in Texas will be offended by the name Houston Texans. Right, they're going to be like, we're not Texans, what are you doing?
It could be, but...
I mean, you got to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, at Redskins. The other ones I don't think are so bad. Redskins is super offensive.
That bad.
It's been an embarrassment for years. The other ones, you could argue, but Redskins are blatantly offensive.
I don't know. You say tomato, I
How about
say
we call
tomato.
you the white face? That's kind of messed up.
I would be fucking proud of that. I would hold that high. I play for the white faces. I want to win a Super Bowl. Get at me.
Or I guess maybe something more offensive, like flaky face. Flaky face. The rash face.
Flaky? No, I don't even understand how that's like even offensive, first of all, because I don't understand it.
I'm trying to think of something gross, but that's all I could think of.
2-2 here, so the count's going to go full. I mean, I guess I alone, I wouldn't want to play on a team called Flaky Face, because first of all, even if it was racist or not, I don't think anybody would take that team serious. Be like, oh, we got a real grueling series coming up with the Flaky Faces. Wow, I really hope you win that series, because that name is absurd. This one's over to second to LeMahieu for the out, so 2 outs
good
here.
job.
Runner goes to third, though.
With McCutcheon, and I'm pretty sure he's pretty fast, which is a little dangerous.
That's really funny. I wish the next installment into the NHL is the Flaky Faces.
Not so sad. I mean, the people. People tried to get the Bills Mafia to change their name. We just donated to charity constantly, and people left us alone.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I feel like that's not that offensive at all.
This one's popped up. Gardner under it. Yankees trying to get out of this nightmare.
There you go, Gardner.
Do is we'll go to the top of the sixth. So yeah, Phil's tack on 2 more runs here to make it a 7-0 game. Yankees only with 1 hit in this one.
By DJ.
The Ontario Flaky Faces.
You're going with the candidacy for that?
Yeah, I don't want that shit in the States.
CD said, I forgot to say I saw a headline saying Pittsburgh Penguins are thinking about changing their name because apparently the population of Antarctica find it offensive. See, that's all ridiculous. There's a line between one thing and then being totally insane.
That's like the same thing. Like the New York Rangers have to change their name because, Rangers in the military, no, they're not out there fighting battles. That's offensive. We're going to get us mixed up.
I think there's one team name that's offensive, and then everything else, everyone's being a little silly about. Natso said, sure, Mafia has a negative connotation, but when all they do is donate to charity, you can't complain. I feel like that's a Mafia type of thing to do, too. Natso said, nah, you can't put them in Ontario. That's too close to me, huh?
Buffalo Sabres and the Ontario Flaky Faces, they can face off. Yeah. I'm actually shocked though. Like going back to like the Washington thing. Like when they were like dubbed the Washington football team. Like, is that it? Like, are they not trying to find a name?
No, did Nacho just say that they had an internet competition, or were you talking about the Sabres one? I think they're coming up with a new name
At
for
this
them,
point,
aren't
they might as well
season?
just keep it Washington.
That's what Nacho said too. It's funny. It's kind of like a joke, and they're like a joke, so it fits. TD says, honestly, I didn't even think Redskins was too bad. I think it was a team honoring the native in our nation's capital. That's just my thoughts. It's offensive to those people, so it's totally insulting them. It's not honoring them at all. Natso said, yeah, they held a competition. Yeah, see, they're picking something.
Mm. They should make it more offensive than the Redskins.
I don't know of another team saying that it's the Indians is not saying anything negatively. Saying Redskins is like saying an offensive word, like you could use for gay people or people of different color. It's right along those lines. Something that you could say for Asian people. There's, things where it might be borderline, but it is offensive. So, TD said, Washington Wild Hogs, I believe, was the name I heard to replace. Oh, that could be nice. Natso said, but because the football team became such a joke, people actually started to like them. Yeah, exactly. It gave them some attention. And TD said, Andrew, that was funny. And Natso said, personally, I'm thinking they should just name it Washington Wildflowers as a joke. Oh, that would be funny.
Washington Wildflowers.
That would be very funny.
Again, that would be a little absurd if they named that team that. I don't know. I mean, I guess Redskins is a little offensive, but
yeah, it definitely is. But the other ones you can't go ridiculous with. I don't know about Chiefs or Indians. I don't think that's offensive. Maybe it is, and I'm not understanding.
I'm sure there's
Redskins
somebody,
is kind of undeniably offensive.
I'm sure there's somebody out there that once the whole Redskins thing happened, that's when you started hearing about the Blackhawks.
Right here, definition in the dictionary says offensive right next to it. Noun, offensive, dated.
And I bet you that was only just changed, though.
No.
I bet you it did not say that a couple of years ago.
I remember in the 90s how offensive it was. John says, hey guys, hey John!
What's up, John? And also said, personally, I'm thinking they should just... Oh, you
already
read that. Okay. Sorry, guys.
No. Alright, so Yankees are not doing well in the standings. They're 7.5 games behind. They're tied with the Blue Jays.
7.5 games, that's rough.
Yeah, well, Orioles are 18 behind. So that's the only hope, is looking at the Orioles.
Geez, now the Washington ownership should really try to piss everyone off and call them the DC Redskins.
I don't know how anyone could be proud of it's like an offensive name. But...
And TV said, because that means they changed their name like they promised. Yeah, they changed the first half.
Natso said, if you look up Tom Grossi Wildflowers, he's made an entire joke about the football team's name.
Oh, I can only imagine. People probably went to town on that.
Yeah. Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy!
What's up, Jeremy?
Jeremy said, why the Yankees suck so much? It's, they're like, it's like a trend. It's up and it's down.
They're trending.
They won the last series, Minnesota, and they're not doing great with the game yesterday, even though they came back in the game today. So, it's up and down. It's pretty disappointing, this game. But thank you guys for being here. It's nice having you guys here. Makes it better. Natso says, at TD, what about the Marvel Redskins?
Because he said DC. Marvel Redskins.
Right.
Marvel, nice.
That's one of the few games I've played, DC versus Marvel. You played that too,
DC
right?
versus Marvel?
Yeah.
Which one? There's like 100 of them.
Oh, I don't know.
We had the one for Xbox 360.
That one. That's the one.
Yep. So 2-2 here to Frazier. And you'd have to believe it. I mean, the Yankees have to get something going here. The count goes full.
Do I have that right? Yes.
I mean, this is only a 2-game series here for the Yankees. You'd like to see them get one of these wins. Here's a pitch. Oh, curveball right down the middle. Frazier swings at it. And that'll be the first out here. Gittins coming in for a pinch hitter for the Yankees.
Gittins, come on.
Gittins likes those mitten kittens.
Kitten mittens.
Kitten mittens.
Yeah, in Philadelphia. That's perfectly appropriate, too.
You're tired of your cat making all the noise.
I don't know if any of you guys watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but that's what that's from. Oh, barely touching the box is called a strike, but I guess it was.
My stepdad is a jerk and says it's too hot for swimming. That
Too hot
makes
for swimming?
no sense.
Yeah. When it's hot, you do want to go swimming.
You should tell your dad it's too hot. I need to go swimming. Stepdad. It's too hot. I should go swimming.
Yeah.
I've never heard anybody say it's too hot to go swimming.
Or you can tell him that it's too... He doesn't have to go swimming, but you can go swimming.
One and one here to Gittins catches the outside corner for a strike.
Same place, pretty much. I mean, it was a little higher, but it was still on the outside of the box, almost. Although the umps gave a Yankees pitch that was several inches outside. So call it a strike, so.
Count's going to go 1-2 here.
I don't think Gittins has had his first hit yet. No, wait.
Foul off.
We watched it the other night. I don't know if anyone saw it. Gittins had his first, what would have been a home run. Are they going to show it? But it hit the foul post. Do you remember this? Is this what they're showing? Do you remember this? It didn't hit the foul post. It went foul. But it looked like it was a home run. We were watching this. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember.
Sorry. It was just like such a crazy thing to see him get his first hit, a home run, and then it wasn't a home run.
I don't know why they thought that was a home run. That was clearly foul.
It looked like a home run when we saw it, whatever camera angle, but it was clearly foul. But the angle from like TV, the first angle, it looked like it was fair.
John said it's like 86 here.
Oh, it's warm. See, that's good for swimming.
He said, last week wasn't as stressful as I was anticipating. Decided to move the stress to Monday, so now I have the weekend to prepare for another stressful beginning of the week.
Oh.
Sorry, Titty.
Oh. But, yes, you made it through. That's right. I forgot you had a stressful week last week.
That's why you're hanging out with us, because we are not stressful people.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully. Not. Hopefully we're not stressful to anybody on this stream.
I think TD said he wasn't feeling good earlier. I hope you're feeling better. Was that TD?
Yeah.
When I wasn't in here, I was walking around. Natsu said, by the way, shameless self-promotion. The Discord code is CG, both lowercase, uppercase G, lowercase EF, 7, lowercase FD.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't checked out the Discord yet, pop on there. Natsu created it.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate him for making that. This one lined out by LeMahieu.
Good.
As the Yankees get a 2-out base runner here.
Yep. DJ again with the hit, sorry.
But, yeah, guys, if you can, hop on the Discord and check that out.
Yeah.
Because I should have posted about doing this game today, but I kind of let the day and the night get away from me yesterday.
But you said you weren't going to do it. And then you did it.
No, I did it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, check that out. Natsu has the information on that. There's even a TD trivia section on there, TD. Oh. So you can pop on there and drop some of your knowledge on us. And he said, I like...
he said, luckily it's raining in Jersey, John. Oh, TD said. And then, sorry.
And he said, I like this new Andrew with the cowboy hat. He's so direct. Laughed my ass off. This is actually a vintage Indiana Jones hat that Erin got me for Christmas. She knows how much I love Indiana Jones. I'm a fucking huge Indiana Jones fan. And this is like the real, I would take it off, but then you guys would see how like bald I am, so I'm not taking my hat off. But it's like vintage, like Indiana Jones under it and everything.
It's official Indiana Jones hat. It's official. It's printed Indiana Jones hat. It's not vintage, but it's official.
No, it came off Harrison Ford's head.
No, well, I actually tried to look up the actual hats that they use in the movies. They don't make that kind of thing anymore. The company still exists, but they have much more modern type hats they don't still make, which is stupid. I'm like, why wouldn't you make the Indiana Jones hat anymore? You gotta know people want to buy it.
Very sweet to get that from me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Sorry. John said, I am so bored. I am bored, so I came on here. Well, thanks for coming on here, John. I hope you're less bored
Hopefully
being
you're not
here.
as bored and we're here to entertain you, John.
I'm sorry. I know it's hot, but thank you for coming in.
Thank you for popping in, definitely.
TD said...
This one's popped up here by Torres.
No.
Just drops foul.
Dang it. TD said DeGrom is literally the only pitcher in baseball where he can pitch a full game shutout and it would barely affect his ERA.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Because he probably won't... Well, yeah, exactly. He's not going to let any runs in.
DeGrom is amazing. Amazing. Natsu said, Harrison Ford is a legend, Andrew. Yeah.
Dude, I taught Harrison Ford everything he knows.
He actually lives somewhere around here.
He does have a summer house over by where we are.
Yeah.
Somewhere. I haven't stalked it yet.
Although this was a couple years ago. I mean, this was maybe like 5 years ago I heard this, so I don't know if he still does, but probably.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? A lot of people come up here.
A lot of people come up here.
This one fouled off here by Torres.
You know who else lives around here that some people have seen at a grocery store?
Jason Segal?
No.
Oh.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
A friend
Steven
of ours.
Seagal?
No, Jason Segal. The How I Met Your Mother, tall, doofy dude.
Oh, really? Okay.
A friend of mine.
Jason Segal.
Yeah, Segal.
Uh-huh.
Segal. I did say Segal.
Sorry.
A friend of mine delivered a package to his house.
Oh.
And it was right up in Neshopa, by the trailer park over there. He lived right up there.
Oh.
Like at a summer house. And he asked him why he moved out here, and he just said, it's a nice place to read.
Huh. Yep.
Read! When you could just buy houses because you want to read.
Must be nice. No, Bond, the new Bond guy. Not the latest Bond, but the other one. What's his name?
Pearson Brosnan?
No.
Daniel Craig?
Yes, Daniel Craig lives around here. John says, I got TB Lightning against New York Islanders. That's who you're going for? So that game is just starting, right? Yeah, because it's 3 o'clock. Come on.
So that'll do it here as Torres strikes out.
Yeah. So, John, you're going for Tampa Bay, huh? Interesting. I know.
That should be a good series.
Not so you're going for the Islanders, right? And I want Vegas, just because of Vegas.
I'm going for Montreal.
Montreal, NHL was in here earlier, obviously going for NHL. Who are you rooting for, TD?
I'm only going for Montreal because they are like the Cinderella team of the playoffs. They should have lost the first round. They shouldn't have even made it, technically. But, they did. And he said, here's a fun fact. I believe after the last game, in all 10 of his combined starts, DeGrom has more RBIs than earned runs. I did hear something about that.
Wow.
I did hear something about that. That's how good he is.
He's very good. He's very good at bat as well. It's crazy.
I don't know why he's so good at bat. Because he's in the National League, where your pitchers have to swing the bat, and they don't turn into dried up little pieces of spaghetti because they don't swing the bat. That's why he's so good. And John said, yep, I got TB.
Yeah. Tampa Bay, the mighty well. But who's... Okay, yeah, it's right. Tampa Bay. It's Islanders, Canadians. No, Islanders. Yeah, Islanders.
Islanders and Tampa Bay.
Canadians.
Knights and Habs.
Knights and Habs. Islanders and Tampa Bay. Okay. So you said, when was the last time a pitcher won MVP? I feel like that's relatively rare.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I would think so.
That looks like a question for Google.
Yes. I'm going to try to find out. Natsu said, oh God, we're not arguing about this again. Laugh out loud. That's why I didn't say anything. I'm like, we've done that. I'm not going to say anything. If you guys want to all get into it, you can.
The truth hurts. It hurts. I understand that.
I know you're trying to bait me into this, but
I'm not trying to bait you into anything. I'm just saying, when your pitchers come up to bat, they look like Linguini. And then when the Mets pitchers come up to bat, they look like they're like gorilla style, ready to crush a ball. That's all I'm saying. No. So Lutke in here for the Yankees, trying to get something going here as he's replacing
Peralta.
Peralta had a short outing.
In recent decades, pitchers have rarely won the award. When Justin Verlander won the AL award in 2011, he became the first pitcher in either league to be named MVP since Dennis Eckersley in 1992. Verlander also became the first starting pitcher to win this award since Roger Clemens accomplished that feat in 1986.
Why are you putting me like
This was 1986.
Oh, yeah, that's the best year. Right?
Yeah, I'd say 82 was a good year.
Jesus.
But yeah, so that was a good question, TD. And yeah, Justin Verlander in 2011, but it's very rare. Eckersley in 92, Clemens in 86.
Yeah, well, Clemens, it was just a whole beast of himself.
Yeah. But DeGrom, I can see that happening.
DeGrom should definitely win the MVP and the Cy Young. Oh,
that's a good question, TD.
Can DeGrom win the Cy Young and the MVP? Yes, I think he should win fucking both.
And has that ever happened?
I don't know if that's ever happened, to be honest.
So that would have to be, that Verlander or Eckersley or Clemens got it. They might have, actually. You gotta think, if you're a pitcher getting MVP, you're gonna get Cy Young too, right?
Here's a question. Has a pitcher ever won the Triple Crown? I want to know that. You know, the Triple Crown. Oh, there's a
Come on,
base hit
fellas.
here by the pitcher. Yeah, Triple Crown for a pitcher. That's a league leading batting average, home runs, and RBIs. As a pitcher ever won that.
Ooh.
You would have to go back for probably like the Babe Ruth days, honestly, or something like that. He said, I don't play MLB The Show, but DeGrom better be on the next game's cover. Fucking A, you better be.
Yeah, I agree with that. They haven't had a Met in a long time, I don't think.
The
so that
last
would be
Met that was on an MLB game, you're going back to
Piazza.
not
that far.
Not that far back.
Okay.
You're going back to like early 2000s. I think David Wright was on one. And I mean like 05, 06 like style.
Yeah, I
Same
agree
with the
you.
Rangers too on NHL. I've not seen a Ranger on an NHL game in like 10 years. Aaron, you're fired.
No.
So they need to get. They have fucking Marty Brodeur on there, Austin Matthews, fucking Connor McDavid was on the one after like his first year. Like, are you kidding me, dude?
Well, Aaron Judge was on, right? After his first year. I know that's baseball, not hockey, but
Still, like, even Aaron Judge was on one. Like, how is DeGrom not on one?
right, am I right? He was, right?
Yeah, no, he's on
Okay,
2018, yeah.
2018? Yeah.
And no, I'm not supposed to laugh about it. It's a Triple Crown for baseball. I was thinking Triple Crown for racing.
Yeah, that's what you think of first right away too. Yep.
No, see, to come to think of it, I feel like no New York team players are on any games. The covers, yeah. No, I feel you, TD. It's a struggle. It's a struggle for these New York players.
Which is surprising because you would think that would be one of the first because New York teams are so big.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they even put, the shitty New Jersey guy on there. I mean, obviously, Martin Brodeur is not a shitty goalie. He's, like, the all-time leading goalie in the NHL. But he was on a shitty team, and they put fucking New Jersey's logo on that cover. I was pissed. I was like, where the fuck is Lundqvist?
Mm-hmm.
And he strikes out right here.
All right.
So the Yankees will get one out here.
Let's go. Let's get a double play right here. That could work nicely.
Still one on here, one out for the Yankees. That curveball. Wow, they called that a strike.
Wow.
He dodged out of the way of that. It almost hit him in the head, and they called it a strike.
I can't believe that. It was a little outside. It wasn't a strike.
That was up high and inside. Natsu said, or no, TD said, New York teams are so big, but media has some sort of agenda against everything New York, yeah.
So because the Triple Crown in racing is the Indy 5... Oh, because the Triple Crown in racing is the Indy 500, the 24 Hours of Le Mans, and the Monaco Grand Prix. You have to win all of them, which is really hard to do.
Yeah.
Oh, and racing? I was thinking Triple Crown in horse racing.
That's what I was thinking when you said racing. I mean, I know the Triple Crown in baseball, you know, but I was thinking racing, Triple Crown, like horse racing.
Natsu said TD, and they have a bias towards California.
That's fine.
Yeah, because the Padres, right, are the cover of this season.
Yeah, Tatis Jr. is on the
21,
the
MLB
21 version. So yeah, he's on there. And what's up, Nolan? Hey, just swinging by. Where can I buy that hat? That hat says so many messages, and I find all of them amazing. Aaron, tell this nice man where he can buy this hat.
Thanks,
Aaron
Nolan.
got me this hat.
I got him for Christmas because he really likes Indiana Jones, and it's an official Indiana Jones hat. It is not a movie one, right? It's not like one anymore, but it's an official one. But if you just look up official Indiana Jones hat, you could probably find them. I got it online. I forget where. I looked up the original makers of the original Indiana Jones hat. Still companies, still producing hats. However, they don't make the Indiana Jones hat, which makes no sense. Why would you not produce that? Everyone wants to buy that, I bet. But they have updated versions of nicer, like, different things. No one says, oh, good, it wasn't just me that got the indie vibes. No, you were right on with that.
She got me this hat. I dressed up as Indiana Jones last Halloween.
Yeah.
Because I am a diehard Indiana Jones fan, as every true-blooded American should be. Even Canadians, too.
Yeah.
And, by the way, Nolan, sorry Sorry for the Jets.
Oh, yeah.
That was a little ridiculous. I didn't see that one coming, to be honest. At least I thought maybe they'd make it a series. But, again, my apologies for that. That was a rough one.
Yeah.
And TV said if the two cities were to go to war, New York versus California, New York would obviously degrominate absolutely everything.
That's funny. That's funny. Yes. But yes, they would. Yes.
They should make a new Terminator movie starring DeGrom.
The
DeGrominator has to go back in time
I'm here
and save Matt Harvey from blowing the 2015 World Series.
There you go.
That's what he has to do.
Oh, no.
And all of a sudden, didn't happen. Denial, pain, intensifies.
Yes. I'm so sorry. But you made it far. You know, like, this wasn't the year to win because it was such a crazy year. You don't want to get it this year anyway. You guys are good and you're going to go really far next year. That's what I was telling myself after the Rangers lost. And that's what I was telling myself after the Yankees were out last year. So,
if there's any compensation, Nolan, I honestly think the Knights are going to destroy the Canadians. I think they play a way more quicker game than the Canadians can keep up with, to be honest. Unfortunately, I am kind of rooting for the Habs because they're the Cinderella team walking in to this scenario, and they weren't even they scraped into the playoffs. So I am going to root for them, but I honestly think they're going to get blown out of the fucking water by the Vegas Knights. I really do. I think even the Knights might sweep them. You might see like a sweep situation in that third round coming up, And that's, I mean, if COVID got really bad, the NHL would have called off the season and given the cup to the Sabres. That's quite a theory, but I've seen crazier things happen, so.
Yeah, and you guys got a first round pick. You could earn it, and you just get it. He said, that's a fact. Don't look it up. And Nolan said, I'm just happy the overtime ended in under 3 minutes rather than, rather than go 3 hours later just to die at the end.
Right. It was a quick overtime, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's better than having it dragged out. But you guys made it far, and I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It's a rough stint. I mean, the Jets are up and coming, though, man. They have some things they need to figure out. They got to get to a little bit of depth, I think, honestly, as far as the Jets go. But
Lutke, let's get this out, man. One more streak to go.
I don't know what happened to Hellebuck in that series, man. He kind of just fell apart, to be honest. After coming off a great series, some of those goals by the Habs were questionable as far as Hellebuck goes. Like, some of those should have been stopped, to be honest. I've watched the highlights. I saw them. Weak goals. But you have that, though. It happens.
Oh, yeah.
So the Yankees get out of this inning.
Right.
We'll go to the top of the seventh, man. Yankees have to get something going. They only have 2 hits in this game.
It's doable. Both from DJ.
Both from DJ, that's true. So the Yankees have one player that showed up to the field.
One batter, no pitchers.
Let's see, so I have a question for the NHL and MLB. If every division combined from one team, NL East, AL West, etc., which division would be the most powerful? Put the bias for your favorite teams aside. Okay, well, if you want to bring, if we're just talking, East to West, if you want to talk about that, then you could bring, there's so many fucking amazing teams on the West. I think, the West side of hockey plays, a different... I think they're faster. I think, the Western Conference plays a different kind of style of hockey than the Eastern Conference. Eastern Conference, I feel is a little more defensive, and the West is, run and gun. Out there, a lot of plays are scored on the rush. I don't know if I could piece together, a group of teams. Obviously, the teams that made it from the finals, or to the playoffs, the Avalanche, the Knights, even, the Blues are up there. If you go back and look at a lot of Stanley Cup playoffs, for a while, the West was dominating when it came down to East versus West.
I was trying to think because TD said for MLB too.
For MLB, I don't know enough, honestly, about all all the teams in MLB to make a call like that. But as far as hockey goes, I think like the West is a little more like score happy than the East, if that makes any sense.
Not so said. We thought the Jets would kill us and kill the Habs, and that didn't happen.
The Jets would kill the Habs. Yeah,
right.
I think a lot of people. Oh, we did that. Yeah.
Oh, cornhole. Yeah, we played that.
I think a lot of people after the Habs won that series against Toronto, nobody wanted to play Toronto in the first round, just because of how dominant of a season they had. And then the Habs came out there and they fucking beat Toronto in 7 games. And then the Jets, had just come off the sweep against Edmonton. We're like, yes, we don't have to play Toronto. We could beat up on the Habs. And unfortunately, that's not how that went down. But I think every Winnipeg Jets fan was like, all right, this should be way easier than playing Toronto. We're going to play Montreal. They squeaked out a best-of-7 series. It wasn't like the Habs swept the Leafs. And then, unfortunately, they got a rude awakening in that series. And Tootie said, answer MLB and then NHL, by the way. And Tootie said, for example, like if you combine everyone in the NL East, Mets, Braves, Phillies, etc., to make one team. Oh, to make one team? Like
yes.
Players?
No, so each division is one team. Who's going to win? Everyone in the East division, right, that's why I'm trying to refresh my memory of who's on the West side in MLB. I'm looking up the...
Dodgers.
No, right away I thought Dodgers. And also, is San Diego not bad?
They're pretty good.
But Padres, they're there. That's what I'm looking. But yeah. I know we're putting bias aside. I feel like New York's a strong team. I mean, the East Division, Red Sox have been very strong. And Tampa Bay has been very strong this year. I'm just trying to refresh myself. Okay, so...
He said, why are the Yankees on Yes Network when my Nets are in the playoffs? Crying face.
Sorry, CD. So Colorado to Arizona. The East is strong in both divisions. Well,
both divisions have strong strong teams, obviously. So Durr here at the plate for the Yankees trying to get a hit, to be honest. A hit would be nice.
Yeah. It's from someone other than DJ. Let's share the hitting love today. I would think the AL East.
This one gets sliced down the right field line. That should at least be a double. It's going to the wall. It could be a triple.
How fast is Urshela? Or Odor. I thought it was Odor. Yeah, Urshela's next up to bat.
Okay, apparently he's not fast.
No, I can't believe we only got to second.
That shit went to the right field line and he just gingerly jogged into second. He must have saw his precious.
Yeah.
So Yankees here, though, with a leadoff double.
All right, at least he's there. So I was going to say that... What's the matter?
I'm sorry, I have a problem with, showboating when you're down 7 runs. Why is he doing that?
He's saying, let's go. Let's go. Let's ramp it up. He's doing the energy. Well, how is that showboating? He's saying, let's go.
He was, knocking on his elbow or something.
I don't think that's showboating when you're down 7-0. I think that's trying to hype up we can do something.
You're right.
Yeah.
I know, it just really pissed me off for a second.
I'm sorry. I really think it's just let's go, everybody, let's do this.
No,
if
you're
he
right,
was
you're right. No, you're...
Yeah.
He was like...
Then it would be yeah, exactly.
What's up, bitches?
Yeah. Then I can understand being mad.
I don't know, I just had flashbacks right there. I'm sorry, that was the wrong call. It just really pissed me off for some reason. So runner on second here, no outs. I don't know why I just had a PST or what do they call it? PSD with that I don't as he was showboating dude, you got the second, just shut the fuck up and stand on second. PTSD. Everybody knows what you need to do. Stop banging your wrist and twirling something or whatever.
Please don't get happy when you're down 7-0. You don't have any glimmer of hope.
No, just You make it sound way darker than it should be. I understand what you're saying.
So it's the top of the 7th. They're up by 7. He's thrown 77 pitches. Just looking at all the 7s on here. 0-2 Urshela. Get this. Yeah.
That one goes outside. Count will go 1-2 to Urshela. Odor on second here. No outs for the Yankees.
TD said, Nets played a horrible game last night. One of the worst performances I've seen all season. And they still lost on the buzzer beater. That should concern the Bucks. It was that close.
Wow. Well, I'm sure they're going to come out with a strong performance today then.
Yep. I'm sorry they lost, but at least it was, like you're saying, a very close game. Oh.
This one's fouled back here by Urshela.
Natso said, oh my god, I think it's setting into me now that it's 7-0. Yeah, Natso, go ahead.
I was gonna say you guys have made it better though because like you're here and we're
talking. You guys being here has made it great.
Calling the game kind of because it's 7-0.
Like that's the thing. Like I'm watching it and I really want the Yankees to turn it around and I haven't given up hope that it's a possibility, but I'm not banking on it. Like I've definitely am.
You're at the point now where you're in the top of the 7th. I mean, this is it right now. They have no outs here, and this one's grounded foul here by Urshela.
Right.
This is the time to get a rally going. You got a runner on second.
Yep.
Like, if they can't get something going here, then I would have to honestly shut the book probably on this game. But
Nola just threw his 80th pitch.
And Nola has still been in there for the entire game for the Phillies.
Nola is actually a little abbreviation thing, right, for New Orleans, Louisiana.
Oh.
I was looking to move to New Orleans a long time ago, and I had NOLA everywhere. The things that I was looking online.
Look at you with your Southern trivia.
I think it would be way too hot. Southern trivia.
This one's grounded over.
Oh god, it's a pickle. Oh my god, where are you going? Go, Odor, go back.
Odor gets tagged out.
Not very smart.
Not smart base running here, but they get the out, but Urshela gets on first. Odor gets caught in a rundown.
Making it exciting for any Yankees fans in the stand today, so they're not just sitting there watching nothing.
I mean, I'd rather watch nothing than watch my player in scoring position get tagged out. Yeah. Fucking stupid
with no
play.
Outs.
Why are you running?
I don't know.
It's no force. It grounded to the shortstop. Why are you even running? Again, fundamental baseball.
Yep.
Don't run if it's not a force. The ball didn't even leave the fucking infield. And Boone is probably being like, wow, Andrew, you are right, dude.
Yep.
You need a job, making $100K, come down here right now, I got you.
Oh, God. And he's not that fast as we saw on the ball that went way into the corner.
Which is ridiculous because he's like 5'3". How are you not fast?
Right.
You're 5'3".
Right. 31 outs on the bases this season, most in the MLB for the Yankees. This is the problem. You know, if you want to see what's wrong with the Yankees, yes, starting pitchers are kind of sucking, you know, except for Cole and Kluber, who is now out. Starting pitcher's been bad, but man, you know, leaving people on the bases is not going to get you any wins. Oh, okay, sorry. So TD said, it was a buzzer beater even though we are missing one of the best players, and it was in Milwaukee. Oh, so you had their fans and still got to right there. I'm guessing buzzer beater means you lost right at the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was probably like a throw at the end of the clock and it went in.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Like those dramatic scenes.
Yes, exactly.
TD says, Left allows the same thing in the NFL. Teams are down by 21, yet they are taunting because they got a first down.
Dude, don't even get me started with the NFL,
That's what your PTSD was from,
yes,
I think.
I can't
that you were calling Odor about.
Stand all the showboating in the NFL. In situations like you're talking about, TD, you're down by like 30 points and you get a first down and you got guys getting pumped up like, yo, bro, what's up, man? Of course you got that first down, dude. You were like 1 yard away. Stop. I think NFL is the worst sport with that. The showboating is out of hand that they actually started throwing flags for it.
There's a lot of it. I've seen a little bit of it in baseball, not with the Yankees, but with other teams, with the outfield converging in and doing a whole thing. You've seen it too,
I've seen
right?
it, yeah, but they don't usually do it till the end of the game or something like that.
I've seen a couple, but it was like younger players, and I'm like, please, let's not make this a thing in baseball. Natso said, TD, yeah, that's the Chiefs for you.
Yeah.
Is that who's doing it?
Every team's guilty of it.
That's what I was thinking. I feel like I
Every
see it a
team
lot,
is
but I
guilty
watch
of
a lot
it.
of football. Oh, it's funny. But maybe they're big
Even
offenders.
the Giants, I saw a lot of situations like they did that last year, and it's like, bro,
Oh yeah,
what are you doing?
yeah. That's what I did see a lot because that's what we were watching. Yeah, and TD said boneheaded decisions by the Yanks. Yeah,
that was bad base running right there. That's a damn
I don't
fact.
understand. You're 31 whatever base running, the worst in MLB. Why are they not running drills? And if they are, they're not working. Clearly, you need to practice your on base stuff.
How many
because
times,
everyone else is doing it.
I was gonna say, how many times have we seen? What's up, Zachary?
Hey, Zachary. Zachary says hi.
How many times have we seen and this goes, the Mets are guilty of this too, but obviously the Yankees are the guiltiest because they lead the league and stuff like this.
Yes.
Base running, this is all of MLB. For some reason, you see players get caught in, like you said, these stupid boneheaded situations where they get caught in rundowns or they run the wrong way or something so dumb happens where you're like, why are you playing Major League Baseball? These are fundamentals you learn
Exactly.
when you're growing up.
Exactly.
And,
TD says I didn't say boneheaded. He said boonheaded, and I misread it. That's very funny to me.
Boneheaded works some.
Boonheaded is better because of Aaron Boone, so then it fits right in there. But yes, there's this, yes.
And now it's just
Either
no,
way.
Andrew, my Bills would never do that. Whatever, I don't know what you're talking about. We totally, not at all, never do that. I agree, now, so I've never seen the Bills ever over celebrate or anything.
Oh.
I remember a couple of years ago I was watching a football game, and I can't remember what team it was. This was fouled off by Sanchez. They were down by 50 points, and they scored a touchdown. And they had this elaborate. They had to have practiced this dance at some point during practice.
Yeah, they're all little mini flash mob.
Yes! Yes!
Oh my god.
It was the most ridiculous touchdown dance with all the players on the field, and they were down 50 points. And it went on for a minute, and the ref threw the flag. Obviously, you can't take touchdowns away in football. That's not how football works. But they added 20 yards to the field goal to the point after. And even the announcers were like, why is this team dancing like this? You're not winning this game. And you just look like a bunch of idiots out there. As Sanchez strikes out here, he was looking to rifle that one.
Yeah. So now we got 2 outs. Still got our show on first. Let's not add to the number of people we leave on base.
So Andor coming up here. Andor 0-2 on the day. Lots of said. We finally. We're finally good, so we have a right to celebrate. Finally, yes, the Bills are good. They are a good football team now.
I think celebrating is great, but I think it just sometimes carries on too long or is too much.
I just think the football players are ridiculous with the celebrations, and I think the league lets them get away with it.
Well, that's what they all
continue
do
to
it.
do
So
it.
what are you gonna stop everybody? I guess.
Exactly.
I guess
can't
you
stop
could,
everyone.
but,
You could if you start throwing out fines here and there, but
yeah,
you don't want to make it too you can't celebrate at all.
Do you guys like it? Do you guys that watch football like it?
I think it's hysterical, honestly, but I think it's hysterical for the wrong reasons.
I feel a little cringy sometimes if it goes on too long, but I don't watch for last season I did, but other than that I don't watch it too much. It definitely is some salt in the wound for the opposing team when you're watching them do that to you.
I can understand that, but then you have teams that aren't good, and then they celebrate they've won the fucking trophy or something.
Gotcha.
And it's why are you celebrating? Yes, you got a touchdown. Good for you. Any team that gets shut out in a football game, that's miserable. You should always have at least a field goal. And then TV said, Game 2 of the Bucks. Milwaukee was amazing, though. We were barely favored 3 and 5 points, I believe, and at one point we led by 49 points. That's insane.
You guys are leading by only 3.5 points, and at one point you led by 49. That sounds like it's getting close.
Anwar gets a hold of this one, but he flies out right to left. And that'll do it. No runs in here, no errors. Yankees down 7-0, only 3 hits so far, so we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. And now he said Bucks and Nets, I meant.
Oh, Bucks at Nets.
Announcer said some of the Bills celebrations are great. We have one where everyone slides across the end zone, and we did it when we scored a playoff touchdown from the other team's end zone. Yeah, I've seen. I think we've watched like a couple of videos where like it's like the most like elaborate like.
Oh yes, I think
like
we have
touchdown like dances or whatever, and I'm just. It is very cringy, but it is very funny.
Yeah.
But you have to think that they've practiced some of these dances. They're like choreographed very well. Like some time and effort went into some of these.
I have a live singer doing the
They
national anthem there.
They very rarely show the national anthem when we do these streams, but
You say that, but I think they do. Sometimes they definitely.
well, not the national anthem, but God Bless America.
Oh,
in
in the beginning, yeah.
In the beginning.
Sorry, this is God Bless America. Oh my goodness gracious.
Dude, you're not an American.
I am. There's Booney. Hi. I forgot Girardi was the coach of the Phillies. We should call him the Philadelphia Yankees, because they got Girardi. They used to have Didi. I don't know if they still do. They have Torreyes.
Would you say that Girardi is a treasure?
It wasn't great having Girardi. It was great having Girardi as a catcher. Absolutely. What a great catcher. As a manager, I didn't think he was great, but it's hard to follow Joe Torre. But, I thought it was time for Girardi to go. I thought it would change things up when Boone came in.
Who was the Yankees coach before Joe Torre?
Oh, I don't know. Joe Torre, that was like when I really started watching.
You're like 70 years old, so I figured you know.
Oh my god, there's a lot of things here. I'll look it up if you want to read.
Okay.
I think we're a few back.
He said betting sites had Nets or Bucks favorite to win by 3 or so points, but later. Sorry, I jumped right there. Later during the game, Nets were killing them and led by almost 50 in a playoff game in basketball, which is unheard of. Yeah, that is a huge lead in a playoff game, definitely.
Wow.
And that's what it said. But yeah, I'm expecting a Super Bowl or at least a deep playoff run from the Bills. Didn't they go to the second round? Not so. I could be wrong. I didn't follow up on much football after like the Jets and the Giants were in it. Like I was kind of done with it.
I'm sorry. What was that?
But who was before Joe Torre?
Oh, right.
And he said, not so. Bills are really good, but I think your biggest competition is going to be the Chiefs, Browns, and Titans in the AFC. Yeah, all these football teams that were like really shitty when I started watching football are like now good. Like the Browns. Like when I first started watching football, the Browns were terrible. They went like 0-16 one year.
Buck Showalter.
Buck Showalter. If anybody wanted to know that trivia.
Before Joe Torre.
That was the Yankees coach before Joe Torre.
92 and 95.
I'm sure you already knew that, not so, because you know everything with Yankees. And that said, we made it to the conference finals last year and lost to the Chiefs. Yes, so they made it pretty far, the Bills.
Yeah.
This one's grounded over.
Come on! All right, still makes the play. Who was that? No, I'm right. All right? Yes. Who was that? Torres, I think, made the catch at second. Almost. Or no, it was Odor. Almost dropped it, I think.
That good play. It looked like it hit off him. It was a very hard hit, and it bounced off him. He still made the play to first.
Yeah, thank goodness. Not to say, but yeah, TD, I'd say our rivals are mainly the Chiefs and the Titans. The Browns are a toss-up for me. I think they'll do good this year, though. It's so amazing to me that you have a whole season where you might not face one of the teams.
With football?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like, it's weird how like football does this. Sorry guys, I just kicked the camera. It's weird how football does the scheduling. I feel like every season, like the scheduling with football is different. Obviously, you're gonna face this one sliced down the hot shot over to LeMahieu though, and they get the out.
Nice two-way quickly.
It's weird how like football does the scheduling because like obviously you're gonna face your divisional teams, but like you said, like sometimes you might not face a team.
Yeah. That's crazy to me that you have to wait, like, I guess 2 years, because I would assume at least every other year you'll play the teams. She says, I believe you only play certain teams once every 4 years. Oh, wow, once every 4 years, just because of how it's set up. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, it all works out. It's just crazy to me, because that's just not a sport that I, like, that's not a concept to me, especially with baseball, with so many games. You play each team at least once. But I understand with the limited football games.
A buddy of mine used to be, anyway, he was a Dallas Cowboys fan, and I was a Jets fan, and like we looked up like how many times they played each other, and it wasn't that many. Like I was like, wait a second, this is like kind of weird. You have to look at like the Wikipedia, but like yeah, like how teams like that they don't play each other all the time, which is really strange. It's not like hockey where like you're destined to play like you're. Before COVID happened, like in hockey, it was like you're going to play your division rivals probably like maybe 6 times a year. And that's like a list of like 6 teams, so you're covering a good basis of games. And then the rest, it would usually be 2 at home, 2 away. And then like for like the far teams, like the West teams, you would see 1 there, and then they would come to you once. So... But you would always see a team twice at least. Even if they were in like the other conference. You would automatically have 1 game at your place and 1 game at their place when you went on that road trip. And then you have sports like baseball where it's like you're just going to see a team like fucking 4 times in a row, and then you're going to go away, and then you're going to see that team again 4 times in a row. Then you're going to go away for a little bit, and then especially divisionally, you see that team so many times.
Yeah.
Because they're always set series.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Naso says, yeah, sometimes the 2 teams in the Super Bowl haven't played each other in the regular season. Oh, that's so crazy. Oh, God,
this one's
popped
popped
up.
up here
It's
by
2 out, so
Bohm.
hopefully this will be it. Gardner makes another catch.
Gardner there to make it, and
Get
we'll
out
go
of
to the top of the... Yeah, that's weird that 2 teams are like who had never seen each other before in the regular season. I mean, I kind of like it in a way because it's like they've never met each other. Who's really the best?
Right.
They've never been tested.
Exactly.
And then you got teams in like the NHL where it's like they've met twice in like the middle of the season. Because we all know how long hockey is. Like, hockey is a 6-month season. And I'm talking, like, from the start of the season until, like, the Stanley Cup Finals. You're talking 6 months. Half a year. Can you hear me over there?
Yeah.
So that is a long, grueling season for hockey. Football is... kind of aggravates me. I think football should... a part of me... And I've had this argument a lot with people. I'm like, I think football players should play more games a season. Or a week. But I know that'll never happen because it's football. But I think they should at least play more than 1 game a week. And not so sad. And this year they extended the calendar from 16 games to 17 games. I saw that, not so. I'm glad they did that. I honestly think they should play more games in football. These guys make so much money and they only play like 16, 17 games a season. And so I'm a diehard football fan, so I know how the schedule works for the most part. But compared to the other sports, it's very confusing. And not to say, I mean, I think of hockey should do their schedule like soccer. Soccer schedules, so a team plays every other team in the league twice, once at home and once on the road, and that's the season. That's kind of what NHL does do for like the far teams, like the Western Conference teams. Like if you go out on like a Western Conference road trip, say like you were the New York Rangers, like you'll go out to Calgary, you'll see them, you'll see like other teams that are out there. I can't even think of the layout. They honestly go by the time zones. So like if you go out to California, you're gonna see like the Ducks, the Sharks, stuff like that. They'll all be late games. But then eventually at some point they're going to see you. Once. And TD said, yeah, no, so I think eventually it'll increase to 18, then 19, then 20 games. In a regular season, it's all about money. So I'm thinking regular season will increase. It should increase, honestly. So Gardner here at the plate for the Yankees takes a fastball inside for a strike. I think the football should honestly play more games. I just think they should. I think the fans would like it a lot more. It may take a little off of like how competitive it is, I guess. But Gardner sees another one here on the outside corner for a strike, so he's down 0-2.
You guys talk about more football games? Yes. I think football fans would like that. I'm guessing more games. I know you got the one more, but yes. TD's saying that they would increase. Yeah. I would imagine so, yeah, financially it's beneficial to them, but at least it might be fun, you know. Whatever sport you love, I'm sure you want the season extended as long as possible.
Could you imagine if, like, football did, like, a best of in a playoff scenario? Like a best of 3 at least? That'd be crazy.
Oh.
Instead of, like, one and you're out.
Right.
But that's kind of what makes football, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gardner pops this one up. This is going back.
Oh, not far enough, though, as he makes the catch.
And Harper's there to make the catch in right field. That'll be one away here for the Yankees.
Stupid Harper. TD asked a question a few games ago, which players we would pick or whatever, and Harper was one of my players because I know he's good. Now I hate playing against him. I always hate playing against him.
But you hate him because he's good.
Exactly. Exactly. Did you read everything?
I think I did.
All right. Did you do Natso's comment? Did you hear they're going to play a game in Germany in a few years along with the London game? Along with the baseball London game? Or are they doing a football London game? So they did a baseball London game a few years ago.
Are they doing the Field of Dreams game?
Yes, they are.
They're
doing that this season. Yes.
This season when?
I forget. But I looked it up. I'll look it up again.
I want to make sure we do that game.
Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's next season, but I'll double check. TD said football fans would love it. Players, coaches, teams would hate it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That'd be
that
like
makes
more
sense.
work.
Yeah.
Of course, they wouldn't like it.
Natso said games in Germany. That's cool. TD says, yep, they've done games in London a couple times now, but I heard about Germany. I don't like it. Oh, you don't like it? How come you don't like that, TD? Natso said, sorry.
I was going to say most of those Germany games, and like those are like 11 in the morning.
Oh.
I remember when they did the game.
The Yankees Red Sox in London?
That too.
Yes.
That shit was like so early in the morning.
It wasn't so early, but it was early for baseball.
Woke up like, I gotta get up and watch this game.
I did. I went outside and I was like, yeah, you slept in. But I think you caught the end of it.
Yeah. I'm not waking up at 11 in the morning. That's fucking ridiculous.
So that was Nolan's 101 pitch. I can't believe they're keeping him in. Or Nola.
Well, there's no reason to take him out. I mean,
there's no reason to. Hopefully he's tired now because he's thrown so many pitches and Yankees can use that to our advantage and do something. It's a little late right now, but hey, you know, can try. Natso said in the London game this year is Atlanta versus Jets, Atlanta versus Jets, I think. Sorry, Andrew, the Jets are going to London. Sorry, and you don't like that. Oh.
I mean, I'll watch it.
Natso said they do a football London game almost every year, and I didn't know that. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So I guess MLB is copying NFL.
3-2 here to Frazier.
Oh, come on. That was not a strike.
Oh, that was a bad fucking call by the ump.
He's just tired. He wants to go home.
But
Boone is pointing at something.
Boone.
He's going to make a change.
Oh, he might be making a change. I thought he didn't like that.
A pinch hitter's coming in. That's what he was doing. He probably didn't like that, but, you know, what are you going to do at this point? Plus, you can't change it. TD says, at not so, Andrew hopes they'll stay there.
Yeah, I mean...
TD says, because it's kind of inconvenient to watch for teams to have to be on the airplane that long. Then you have to come back, and it kills the time to rest and prepare for the next game.
Oh,
that makes sense.
Hear that.
I could see why you wouldn't like that, TD. No, it throws them off for the next
they
game.
They make
especially
a ton of money. I don't care. You got some jet lag? Get the fuck out of here.
God. Natso said, well, they're trying to move Jacksonville Jaguars to London. Personally, I'm against it because the scheduling would be fucked, and Jacksonville has some great fans. Wow, I'm surprised that they would move that because exactly what you're saying. That would be that would mess up the scheduling, and it would be a lot of traveling for the teams.
Yeah.
Unless they're trying to push football, seems like it's running strong. I think the London game for baseball.
I don't think football is running strong.
You don't think so?
I think a lot of things, and again, I hate getting political on here. But I think football is one of the huge reasons why politics came into sports. It started with football. It really did. And if you don't believe me, you can go back and look that shit up.
I forgot about all that.
And I'm telling you, politics started with football. And then it kind of like made its rounds.
But that's silly. If you like
it's very silly.
Like
I
your
agree.
sport.
I know. I completely agree with you.
But you're right. You are
agree.
right. Now that you mentioned that, you're right. We've talked to some people that don't watch it anymore because of that.
I had a friend who like denounced football. He burnt like his football stuff. Like he was one of those guys. We all seen these guys on YouTube. I mean, he didn't film it or anything, but he was like, "I'm done with football." You know, football doesn't support, like, America, or doesn't support, like, the troops or anything like that.
But that wasn't even the
like,
thing.
No,
we're not going to get into it. But
we're not going to get into it, but
misconstrued.
People take it the way they want to take it.
Yeah.
And that's... And I think football started it, to be honest.
I think you might be right. That's interesting. But they've been doing the London games for a while, so it's not to make up for that.
No,
Maybe
it's not
football
to make
is
up
on the
for
lag.
that.
I was saying the reason they did the baseball London game is because baseball is declining in popularity. Football, I thought, was big, but you make a very good point.
Yes, I don't think that's the reasson why they did it. Obviously, they're branching out.
Not for football. Yeah. Baseball did that.
Because
they're trying to get more fans.
Yes.
But not for football. Football's been doing it for a while, it sounds like.
Yeah. There's been, and like, football's attendance has been like, this has been like the lowest attendance. The Super Bowl that just happened was the lowest watched Super Bowl ever.
Lowest watched? Okay.
The lowest watched. And that's with everybody in COVID quarantine. People still didn't want to watch that shit. And a lot of it has to do, like, again, I'm not getting political, but, like, a lot has to do with, like, crazy shit going on in the country.
There were a lot of parties that were probably canceled for this or that, but I still agree with you. I think that is the reason. I think you're correct about that.
And
that
the halftime show was terrible. Come on, when's the last time anybody saw a good halftime show? The last good halftime show I saw is when Justin Timberlake ripped that titty off.
Oh, my God. He didn't rip it off. He just exposed it. That would be just horrible. That would be terrible.
Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Janet Jackson, right?
Yes, he just ripped off her clothing thing or whatever. It was what they call it, the wardrobe malfunction that became a silly little saying. No, what was I going to say? No, I like the Weeknd's music. I didn't like the halftime show. I thought the halftime show was pretty terrible. I thought the Coldplay halftime show was pretty terrible.
Yeah, dude. Why the fuck are you having Coldplay...
That was a few years ago.
At the Super Bowl. Get AC/DC in there or something, man.
Nothing against Coldplay.
Get Metallica in there. You always got these pussy pop groups getting in here for the halftime show.
Well, they had, like, Jay-Z and Beyonce. They had Madonna one year. They had Lady Gaga. I don't like Lady Gaga, but that's, like, you know, that's kind of more of a upbeat thing.
I'm not going to lie. I did like the Spice Girls reunion.
Did they do that for
When I
Super
did
Bowl?
Spice Girls, yeah.
Spice up your life.
I did like that.
Oh, I was such a closet.
Closet Spice Girls?
Closet Spice Girls, closet Backstreet Boys, closet NSYNC fan. But I wouldn't let myself know all their names because then I was too much. But I did like their music, and I hate to admit that. But everyone did, right?
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I liked Spice Girls growing up. But I was also a young teenager going through a lot of hormones.
Which is why I like the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. Yeah. I feel like I've lost where we are in the comments.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, we're trying with... Okay, there. TD said NFL should stay in U.S. I am not going to other countries. It's inconvenient for everyone, in my opinion. Yeah, it's kind of weird, especially just one team.
Are you flying to London for a Yankees game?
That was different. Like, that was a one-time event thing, but no, I'm not. Still, no, I'm not. My sacrifice is, like, waking up at 10 a.m. or whatever it was to watch it on a weekend. That's what I did. But yes, to do it regularly, that's very inconvenient. I agree with you, TD. Oh man, where am I? I'm so sorry. Okay. The only reason, TD says, the only reason that for that not so is because Jacksonville owner Shad Khan owns part of Wembley Stadium in UK, so it's easy for him to have his team play there. But it makes it difficult on everybody else. I'm pretty sure, at least, TD says. That would make sense. You're probably right. But I don't know if that's a great idea. Dotso said, yeah, there are a lot of football owners that own soccer clubs in Europe, TD. Natso said, for instance, the owner of Tampa Bay owns Manchester United. Oh, really? Huh. I didn't know that. Natso said, and the owner of the LA Rams owns Arsenal Football Club. Excuse me. The guy who owns the Rams, Arsenal, also owns the Avalanche. Natso said, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. So, tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I wanna.
Really, really, really want. Zig, zig, ah.
I really, really, really want to score a run.
Yeah, man.
Oh, this one's grounded up here over to first, and they'll get the out.
Okay.
So, Luizia, what's his name again?
Loizica.
In here for the Yankees, probably going to be the last pitcher in this one here.
Yeah.
So at the bottom of the eighth. Aaron is fired. She didn't change the scoreboard.
No.
She's
I'm
fired
sorry. I would like it to not be a shutout if possible. I'm so glad. Thank you guys for popping in here and talking and everything. It's always very nice. Conversations. Yeah, but the game, we got Matt Joyce coming in as a pinch hitter. I don't have any expectations here, so I'm not like being let down. But I'm still not giving up. I think it's possible. But I'm definitely not banking on it. It's not impossible. I really would like just one run. Just not having a shutout.
Natso said, yeah, I don't care if we lose. Just don't get shut out.
Exactly. Yes. I agree, Natso. Absolutely. So that has now become the goal with the 3 outs that we will have left to get one run.
Yeah, I mean... What? Is he at 100? Oh, no. Oh, there's a new pitcher in here for...
Oh, that's the average. Joyce's average.
That's the average. Yeah,
he's the pinch hitter. Yeah. He's got a 106.
Yeah. This one fouled off here. Count's going to go 1-2.
So, do we think that, what's his name, is going to be pitching in the 9th for Philadelphia? He was already 100-some pitches. They didn't switch him yet.
Oh, Nola?
What's his name? Nola.
I think yes, I think he's going to go for the complete game. Why would you take him out, to be honest?
You know, especially being this far. Once a pitcher gets tired, he might blow some runs, but they have such a lead.
Yeah, the lead is like at the point where you could put him in until something went wrong.
Yeah. I mean, he could line up to a grand slam and still be able to switch pitchers.
It wouldn't be great, but yeah.
Yeah.
And that's said, it's like the saying in hockey, just get one.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I would like here.
Yep.
For the Yankees, not for Philadelphia. So Philadelphia will sweep the series unless something drastically changes. Which
happens here. I mean, it was only a 2-game series, so that's not bad.
If the Yankees win this game, we are going to go get some lotto tickets.
Yeah. Yeah, if the Yankees somehow come back and win this game, you could damn straight we're getting lotto tickets.
Yeah. People always say that, but I feel like that doesn't really
work. Get
work.
some swinging on the strikeout here.
Because it would have already been the luck used on the game.
That is true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
But you would like to think that luck would carry over.
Right. It just kind of...
Like, well, I'm on a hot streak.
You know? Right. Contagious luck just sprinkling around.
Just sprinkling.
Yeah.
Looks like a nice day out here in Philly, though. I'm not going to lie.
It does.
It's starting to get
it's
nice
not that far
here.
away. Oh, TD said earlier in the comments, way earlier. I don't know if you read it. He said, "Oh no, he's right." He said to John, "It's raining in Jersey."
It's raining in Jersey.
So it's raining out by TD, I guess.
I could see that.
I hope it's not too bad. It was supposed to rain here this morning, and then it didn't. It got cloudy, but then it didn't end up raining. I think it's supposed to rain later this evening, though. There's a strike.
Yeah, Herrera takes a strike in there. He's 2 for 4 on the day, though. He singled and doubled. He has 2 runs and an RBI. So he's gotten around the diamond twice here, and he's knocked one in.
Yankees have 2 outs. Let's just get these last 2 strikes so we can get it back and get our 1 run at least.
This one cut down the right
there we
field
go.
line, went right over to LeMahieu, over
Whew.
to Lozogia, or whatever his name is. And that'll do
Loizaga.
it. Loizaga.
It took me a while. Hey, Dom!
What's up, Dom?
Dom said,
why
do the Yankees suck so bad?
You're
Because
the second person to pop in here and ask that question.
yes,
And
I
don't
know
have
the
an
answer.
Oh, you have
I know
an
the answer.
Okay.
Yes, because our starting pitching's not good. I don't know
Exactly.
what happened with Herman after the year off. I guess he's not doing well. Something needs to be done with our starting pitching and leaving the runners on base. That needs to be fixed. It needs to be worked on. If those two things could be fixed, I think it would change everything for the Yankees. We've had so many runners on base that we've left stranded. Man, if we had half of those runners coming
33
in.
runs.
Yeah, if we had half of those, well, okay, so almost half. Let's say 16, 15, 16. That would change a lot. I think that would definitely change our position in the standing. We're giving up a lot of runs that we should be getting. And so that's why I think I've come to the conclusion. And I might be wrong. What do you guys think? But that's my theory.
I got a question for you and for you guys too.
Okay.
So Yankees are in jeopardy of maybe not making the postseason in quite a while.
I think that's...
Do you... Let me finish
Okay,
my
sorry.
question. Finish my question.
Sorry.
Don't be a turd, McGurk.
Oh, shoot. I got it myself.
Do you guys think the Yankees...
Karma.
Do you guys think the Yankees are going to make the postseason? Is what I'm asking you.
Yep.
And I'm asking everybody on the chat.
Okay. Well, like I said earlier today, I saw that...
7.5 games, too. They're back.
Right, 7.5 games back, tied with Toronto, I think. But, so what I saw today was that the Yankees on the track that they're going right now, they're going to walk away with 83 wins. I think you have to have at least 90 to get to the postseason.
I
So,
agree.
the way that they're moving right now, probably not. It's not looking that way right now. But the Yankees, go up and down sometimes. I'm not giving up hope that the Yankees are going to win. I think it's realistic. Up until the end, I will root for them and believe in my heart that I hope that they do it, but I still think it's very realistic to turn it around now.
Oh, well, here's another question for you.
Yeah.
And for you guys, too. When is the last time the Yankees didn't make the postseason?
I think it was not too long ago, right? I think the Mets were in and the Yankees were out, and I was surprised. I feel like maybe the Yankees did make it to the wild card, but I think the Yankees didn't. And is this right? Does anyone know? I'm going to find
You
out.
might have to consult Google for that.
Yeah.
Now, so if the Yankees make the postseason, I'll be shocked at the moment the way we've been playing right now. Isn't good, but like Aaron said, they fluctuate in terms of ability.
They do. I
Yes.
mean, it's hard to tell. Like I said, 83 games, we're not going to make it. 90 games, I feel like, is the minimal to try to get a wild card slot. So it's a difference of 7 games, which is a lot.
It also
But
depends on the division, too.
It does. I think it's doable. It's a dangerous spot. It's definitely something to be aware of. And like I said, get the runners home from the bases. Figure that out. Practice some of that. And figure out the starting pitchers. And that could change the 83 mark. That could be what pushes us in.
Not so said 2016 was the last time we missed the playoffs.
Thank you, not so nice. I thought it was a few years ago. Did the Mets get into it that year? I think the Mets did. Because I feel like I was like, wow, we didn't even make it to the playoffs,
I
but
don't
the
even
Mets did.
remember the last time. Again, I fell out of baseball for a little while. 2016, I don't think I was watching that much baseball. So I don't really actually remember the last time the Mets made the playoffs, to be honest.
Oh, no, maybe not. Wait, the 2006 Mets lost in the wild card game.
Okay.
So you guys made it to wild card, we didn't. Thank you, Natso, for finding that. Yeah, you guys made it to wild card, we didn't. But that's what I could have sworn that's what it was. Because I remember being like, well, at least the Mets made it. If the Yankees aren't going to make it to the
What does that
postseason.
mean, man?
Because it's a New York team. That's my second team that I would root for. So if my first favorite team doesn't make it, at least my second does.
So Mayhew at the plate, he's 1 for 2, he's 2 for 3 on the day. He's trying to get something going for the Yankees. This one
Go,
slices
DJ! Oh,
right to the
I
first
can't
baseman.
believe
Hoskins
that.
makes the snag, and that'll be 1 away here.
I don't know
What
if
a
anyone's...
catch by Hoskins.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's watching. You could see it whiz by on the camera.
Yeah, LeMahieu put a lot on that.
Mm-hmm.
Left the bat in a hurry. Yeah, Chips?
Oh,
I don't know.
that's the chipmunk chips.
So Glaber here at the plate. Yankees down, only 2 outs left.
Oh,
Torres pops this one up. It's going to go foul, though.
Glaber's 0 for 3 for the night. Yeah, I really would like to get 1 run.
So 0-1 here. This
Whoa.
one up high here.
Very high.
And they did change the pitcher here. This is not Nola.
Oh, right.
Sorry, guys.
I'm glad you noticed that.
De Los Santos comes in here to close this game out here for the Phillies.
T says, oops, I'm back. Phone died. Laugh out loud. Oh, thanks for coming back. Sorry,
Thanks for
phone
popping
died,
back
TD.
in, TD. This one lined out.
Nice.
That's
There we
gonna
go.
drop
There we go.
in there.
Let's try to get that run.
He's going for second. It's thrown in,
Yeah,
and he
he's
gets there.
Good job, Glaber.
So Torres with a double here. Is this Dor? No, that was Odor who had a double before. So
but he's up now. So
Odor is coming to the plate. He's 1 for 3 on the day. So Yankees with a 1-out base runner here on second, and Odor coming to the plate. And he said, "I really like to get 1 run, and I'd really like to win the Powerball. But it's not
right,
very
exactly.
likely."
Exactly, dude. Well, it's possible. There's only 1 out. There's a runner on second. We were actually visiting a friend yesterday, and he didn't.
Baby Yoda.
Yes.
Baby Yoda shirt.
No, that was Baby Yoda. That was not a turd.
I said Baby Yoda.
Oh, I thought you said Baby You.
Oh my God, you're a baby Yoda. Such a turd.
You're a turd.
This one right down the middle here on Odor. He takes one in for a strike.
He didn't know about the 10th inning or the extra innings runner on second rule, and like blew his mind.
Isn't that weird? Yeah, we had to explain to a buddy of mine about how bad baseball has changed. Like, yeah, dude, they put runners on second now after 9 innings.
Yep.
He's like, what?
What? Yeah.
What? I'm like, yeah, this is a dude who like played baseball his whole life.
Yes. Yeah. I don't think he watches that much, but he
definitely
he understands the concept, so we understand how weird that was. But yes. It's possible. I'd like it to happen. Yeah, right. This is just like extra innings with a runner on second. It's definitely possible. There's only 1 out. Yankees have not really been showing up today, so I feel like that makes it less likely. But realistically, for a normal team, this is very doable.
This is the same old woes here with the Yankees. Only 4 hits on the day. So Odor goes down.
Striking out, swinging.
Yankees have been literally abysmal. Like. No, just the hitting. The hitting has been... Herman gave up 5 runs in the second.
I don't know why he was kept in as long as he was. I really don't.
I mean, even if you think about, like, you take the 5 runs out of the equation, Peralta comes in, he still gave up 2. So that's how we're at 7. Yes. Herman allows 5, Peralta comes in.
Peralta came in, wasn't really his fault because there were runners on second and third. Yeah, exactly. Second and third, which is even worse. But, yeah, exactly. It's not like it's 7-2 right now. So even if you took Herman out, it's not like it would be a tie score.
It's still the struggle of the Yankees trying to find their hitting.
They're on and off. They did good with the Minnesota series. They're not doing good. But they did good with their hitting last night. There was a 3-run home run. There was a lot. It's just like not consistent, and it's just leaving too many people on base. That needs to get fixed. They're the worst in the MLB right now. So that is the problem.
Not having Judge in this game, too, I think hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and where's Stanton? Why is he not in this?
That's a good question. He's right there. I don't know why he's not playing. I guess they didn't.
I mean, wasn't he just getting hot? Like he hit like back-to-back home runs.
Yeah,
like
he got good. He went on the IL. He came back. He wasn't good. Then he started getting good again.
How are these motherfuckers going on the IL every game? Put me on this team.
Nasso said, yeah, the runner on second rule is complete bullshit. Yeah, it is. It is. TD said, close game at Milwaukee. Oh, Milwaukee is a weird place to have a team, I feel like. Green Bay Bucks sound better.
Green Bay Bucks, yeah.
That does have a good ring to it.
So 2-1 here, Urshela, runner on second for the Yankees. Urshela takes a hack at one, so Yankees down to the last strike here. And Boone looks like he can't wait to get the fuck out of Philadelphia.
I feel like Boone, yeah. He's been in that position like all day.
He has literally been statued like on that dugout steps right there.
All right. Come on. Let's
so Yankees trying to stay Phillies trying to stay 500, I think they said here. 2-2. This one fouled off here, so we'll do it again. 38,000 people in Philadelphia at this game. That's a packed stadium.
Oh my gosh. Oh, let's see. Natso said, yeah, but I don't think people realize how small Green Bay actually is. And Tita says, Mets score, you guys have it on? Or Netso said, it's like small. Milwaukee's
And
actually larger city than
do
Green
it
Bay.
here.
I had the Mets game on before, but I think I have it right on my phone if I pull it up.
As Boone hightails it into the dugout. Philly 7, Yankees nothing here, as that's the final here in Philly.
Right, so, okay, so the Mets, San Diego's up 7-2.
What?
In the 7th inning, San Diego scored 6 runs.
Jesus.
So it's 7-2, San Diego, the bottom of the 8th. Mets are at bat. Alonso's at bat with no outs.
So all New York teams having a great time, it sounds like.
What was I going to say? Oh, after last night's game, what's his name? Tyone pitched, and he was saying how, like, I don't know how bad he did, and everyone was just saying how bad they're doing, and how it was, like, inexcusable and embarrassing. And I get that, but, like, change it. You know, do something to fix it. Okay. TD says, shit. Kyle Irving is hurt. Oh, no. No. Kyrie Irving is hurt. I'm guessing that's a big player. Not So said, time to pack your bags, Yankees. Welcome to Buffalo. Woo! Yes. Come on, you're down, Not So. Are you going to go to... Oh, you said you might drive past.
The Yankees are getting relocated to Buffalo?
No.
So the Mets could be like the #1 New York team?
TD
Is that what's happening?
Oh, my God. TD said, shit. Please don't be hurt. Kyrie.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thanks, TD.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Let us know what happens. Hopefully he's not. That's a bad time for a big player to be hurt. They're in the playoffs, right?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Second round. All Nazis. And also, please tell me you guys will do a reaction to one of the Buffalo games.
Right? Because it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I think. Here, we'll look at the schedule right now. Or not, because we got to do a Mets game. I'm sorry. I said yes, you decide. All right. Schedule. So, all right, Toronto. Right, yeah. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 p.m. for the Toronto games.
Yeah, we'll do one of those.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Maybe Wednesday. I don't know about you. We'll have to see. And then the Mets are on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. games for the Mets.
Okay.
So there's a lot of options. So if we do Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, that'll be Toronto.
And he said, we're already missing one of our other best players, and he's out for the game. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God, TD. Is he? Hopefully it's just for this one game, and he's going to play other games, because I'm assuming you have other games coming up with that. I'm so sorry. Your team's going to have to rally to do the game for him. You know, play it for Irving.
When you lose a team player, it's frustrating.
Especially in the playoffs.
Yeah, especially in the playoffs when you know a team's going to carry you, or a player could potentially carry you. And also said, I'm actually so pumped that the Yankees are coming to Buffalo.
Yay! Very nice, Not So.
I hope you get to maybe check that out.
Yeah.
So if you get a chance to check out the Yankees up there.
Not So, I never in a million years thought this was going to happen.
Well, they've kind of reached the point of now where they can play in Buffalo. You know what I'm saying?
You're somehow trying to make it an insult, but TV said... TD said, now if you hear me say anything about a guy named Kevin Durant getting hurt, I might cry. Oh, no.
Yeah,
that name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you're kind of holding all hopes on this guy.
Yeah.
Well,
that'd be like your number 2
wood.
going on. That'd be like Zibanejad getting hurt, then Panarin getting hurt.
Oh, my God.
You know, so that's kind of how that's going.
You gotta knock on wood. Do it, please. Yesterday we were talking about how Andrew went 12 years without a bee sting, didn't knock on wood, and 5 minutes later got stung by a bee. So, now the knocking on wood...
I forgot I got stung by a bee.
Yeah.
You didn't even take care of me.
I did. You were okay. I checked on you right away.
You didn't even check on me.
Yes, I did. I totally did.
You left me to just mold and fester, stung with the poison of a bee.
God, you're so brave. You were so good, but I checked on you. Yeah, so now we've all knocked on wood for Kevin Durant. I hope he's good. Not so said, now I'm praying that the MLB gives us a team. They should, not so.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're going to get a team eventually. I mean, why the fuck wouldn't you?
Not so said, because I want to see baseball in Buffalo more often. That's awesome, yeah.
Just go see the Bisons.
Well, that's not a major league team. Have you seen them, not so? I feel like he has. I feel like we talked about this.
Have you ever gone and seen the Buffalo Bisons in a AAA game? I hope so.
Yeah. But yeah, it would be nice if they stayed, or maybe Toronto will just relocate to New York for stay there. Come the Buffalo Blue Jays. Oh, that's even like a nice alliteration. Buffalo Blue Jays.
I've been to plenty of Bison games.
Nice. I thought you had mentioned that before. Nice.
Very nice.
It's not the same though, I'll tell you that. I believe it.
Yeah, it's not.
Because we have the high A Yankee affiliates, the Renegades. I don't know what high A means, but that's what it is. It's called high A. I don't know what that is. But yeah, it's not the same. I'm guessing maybe it's similar to the Buffalo Bisons, but it's not the same as Major League game. But it's a fun, less expensive thing. But yeah, it would be good if you guys could get a MLB team out there.
Yeah. Ready to shut this down?
Sure.
Guys, I think we're going to head out here. We've almost been on for 3 hours. It's actually kind of crazy. Time just flew by.
Yeah, because you guys were here. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you're all having a nice Sunday and that your weeks all go nice and smoothly. Especially TD, I know you have a rough week coming up.
Guys, again, thank you for hanging out with us. And again, if you have a chance, I don't know who's in here or not, check out the Discord that Not So set up again.
Yeah, so nice of you setting that up.
Again, thank you so much for popping in there and making that happen.
Yeah.
TD, if you get a chance, check that out. You have your own trivia section.
Yeah. TD says, nice stream as always. When's the next one? Thank you, TD.
I'm not sure when the next one is.
So that's it. So Monday through Friday.
If you go on the Discord, you can find out.
Are you going to do it?
Yeah, I've posted it in there before.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah, Monday through Friday, all 7 p.m. games. So definitely 2 of those probably. A Yankees and a Mets game, maybe.
Yeah. But no, definitely do the Mets game. What's the Discord code? I'll try to set one up if I get it. Not so. I don't know if Not So if you could drop that. I think Not So's got the code.
Yes. It was on there, but it was way up, and it was a lot of letters. I don't remember. I think it was lowercase c, lowercase g, uppercase G.
I don't think we could even scroll back that far to see it, so sorry.
And it was like...
Oh, there the Not So's got it right there.
Yeah, lowercase c, lowercase g, uppercase G, lowercase e, f, 7, lowercase fd is the code. Did you hear that eagle?
Did you hear that eagle?
Listen. Okay, sorry. That's what it says, I mean, people always talk about a third team in New York. Why not somewhere outside the city? Yes. Because then you get a whole bunch of fans in a different area. Absolutely. TD says, what's the... I'll try to set one up if I got it. That's what I said, yeah, good stream as always. Plug in the Discord one more time.
Thank you, Not So.
Thank you, Not So. Thank you, TD. TD said, great, thanks. Have a nice rest of your weekend, guys. Thank you, you too. Thank you so much for being here, TD. Not So, you were here so much. Baseball. Jeremy. John. Yep. Dom the Rangers?
Dom popped in here. Nolan popped in here.
NHL.
I think there was a new...
Stefan.
There was somebody new popped in. I forgot his name. He didn't have a thing on his side. Forgot the name of... Forever you are. Thank you for popping in.
Thank you for coming in.
Sorry, I forgot your name. We only said like 2 things, and then I didn't hear from you, but I did recognize...
Zachary also popped in.
Yes.
Yep.
So again, thank you for everybody who popped in. We'll definitely be doing probably a Mets game next, within like a day or 2.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, check out the Discord that Not So made.
Yeah.
And I'll post it on there if I can be responsible and figure stuff out.
You're good. You are.
So, again, guys, thank you so much for hanging out.
Yes.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Yes. Have a great rest of your weekend. See you soon. Thanks for being here. Yay. Thank God everyone's nice, because that game was terrible.
That was a bad game. I'm sorry. It was a bad game.